All right, what's happening there, everybody? You already know Rico and Seyi with the broadcast crew, street scores, and all of that. My boy Rich is already here. What's good, everybody, man? Just chilling. I got Brody right here also. You know, it's a few things we got to talk about. We got to talk about the week of football that happened before. We can preview this week coming up. Both Seyi and I's teams got dubs, so we could definitely talk about
Of
that.
course.
That was easy money, easy money.
Easy.
And then,
If
of
only
course,
we
we
were
got
playing for money.
and then of course we got to talk about the NBA playoffs. I mean the Nuggets, and then the way the Celtics look right now against the Heat. We got to get to it. Actually, that's what I want to talk about first. So first of all, what's up, everybody? Rich, Jones, Smokes was happening. Joseph was happening. What's good, y'all? So yeah, let's start off with this Heat Celtics because
Well,
oh yeah, what's
I
going
just
on?
gotta say, like, I'm inspired since playoff P, or at least Paul George can call himself playoff P and not performing the playoffs. I could call myself six-figure Shay and not have the money to show for it. So hey, if he could call himself playoff P, I could call myself six-figure Shay.
That's a good point. Matter of fact, we can just go ahead and go into this Clippers Nuggets first, since that's what we're talking about right now. Go ahead, you can lead that because I don't know what's going on.
Well, Clippers are going to clip. That was horrible. That was a horrible showing from a superior team in terms of talent on a game 7. That collapse. The shots they were taking, the Nuggets were the team that were playing 7-game series back to back. The Clippers weren't. The Nuggets were the team that should have been gassed. But the Nuggets looked like they had all the energy in the world. The Clippers were gassed. The Clippers were tired. Just look at the face of Patrick Beverly. Oh my goodness! What did he score? Like 6 points,
bro. He's the person I hate the most in the NBA right now, and that's the main reason I was rooting for the Clippers. The Nuggets. Me personally, I wanted him out the paint. I was so happy. I'm so tired of Patrick Beverly. So I was rooting for the Nuggets. I was really happy that, but yeah, they look. I don't understand. Like you said, the Nuggets are the ones that've been in back-to-back game 7s. What was the Clippers' excuse for why they look so tired?
I felt like this whole season, the Clippers were just a team that just felt like, you know what, we gonna win the championship. We gonna win the ship. We got the best team in the world. We could take games off. We could have low management. We don't really have to take that regular season seriously. And I felt like they've just had that mentality throughout. Even Doc Rivers had that mentality, and that's why they played that way. So the team just had no chemistry at all. They were built like an AAU team. You just stackpile all these players together and then think oh, we can make it work. How many times has this full team played together healthy? Rarely. Even when they're healthy, all of a sudden Kawhi and Paul George decide to just do load management. And it's as a team, well, just as a player, Paul George cannot hold himself accountable. Even in the post interview, it was well, we never thought this was a championship or bust season. Yo, he said it was a championship or bust season 2 months ago. So which one is it? Hold yourself accountable. Say that shot that you took towards the end of the game where you hit the side of the backboard. That was one of the worst shots I've ever seen from an open 3-point shot. And you call yourself playoff P? If you're playoff P, I am six-figure Shay. I got money. If you are playoff P,
yeah, if we just lying, if we out here just lying, just saying whatever we want, yes sir.
I could say whatever I want to. Speak it to existence, right? I'm
yes,
saying.
Sir. Yes, sir. Oh, first of all, let me shout out Michael. Appreciate the donation, man. Let me clap it up for you. First of all, big appreciate it. And my boy Jones, happy birthday, Miss Jones, man. Gotta definitely
Happy
shout
birthday,
out the
Miss
birthday.
Jones. Happy birthday.
Yes, sir. What's good, everybody? But yeah, there's
well,
no
by the
excuse,
way,
bro.
hey, Smokes, I did get the Clippers. This is a lineup. So I saw that comment.
Okay.
I saw that sneak this comment. I saw it. You don't act like
see him. I can zoom in. Okay.
Don't think I didn't see it. Don't think I didn't see it.
My boy Shay clean, boy. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay,
Had an interview today. Had to be.
Okay, that's what's up, my boy Shay. Not playing with him.
Yeah. But and Clippers, they're just a disappointment. I really don't know what they're going to do after. Well, since their season's over, who knows? Doc Rivers might not come back because Doc Rivers just coaching wise, he wasn't the best. They didn't really make any adjustments with the team. Playing Montrezl Harrell at the end of the games, even though he's horrible on defense, that did not help, especially with Jokic, was really just having their way with, he was having his way with that team. With the dimes, rebounds, he got 20 boards in that last game, had a triple-double. Murray's looking like the second coming of James Harden, the way he's been playing recently. They just really need to play every game like they're 3-1 down, and they're unbeatable. I can't see the Lakers beating them if it's 3-1. The Lakers need to make sure if it's a sweep, because they let them get that one game and it's 3-1, it might be over for the Lakers.
That's what the Nuggets want. The Nuggets don't even want to go up 2-1. They want to be down 3-1.
They want to be down 3-1. That's what they want to do. They don't. It's like when they down 3-1, they all of a sudden just all their play ratings shoot up to 99. It's like you're playing on Hall of Fame mode once they're down 3-1.
And Michael, wait, what are you talking about with fantasy and who we got winning tonight? That's the Lakers Clippers, right? I mean, Lakers Nuggets. Dang, that's wild. It should have been Lakers Clippers. Lakers Nuggets, right? I definitely had the Lakers. That's easy. And Smoke said he wasn't sneak dissing. He just noticed that you removed a hat.
Oh, okay. I thought you were sneak dissing when you said I need some Clippers. Okay, all good.
Oh, and Seyi is a Patriots fan, not a Giants fan. Let's also get that out the way.
Wait, who said I was a Giants fan? Let's get that.
Because when I started the stream off with both of our teams.
Oh, no. Michael Rodriguez, you are mistaken. I hate the Giants with a passion. And speaking of hating the Giants, we got a Giants fan in the chat. His name is Aaron Cass. So everybody boo this man right here.
Everybody boo this man. But yeah, Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, there's no excuse. Paul George is 4 for 16 from the field, 2 for 11 from 3-point. There's literally no excuse. Kawhi Leonard was 6 for 22 from the field, 2 for 7 from 3-point. He had 14 points. Paul George had 10. In a game 7, both of them combined for 24. That makes no sense. That literally makes no. While Montrezl Harrell had 20 by himself and shot 7 for 10, 70%. So
Jamal Murray,
we got to point out Lou Williams too. He's from the A and all that. Shouts out my boy Lemon Pepper Lou. Shouts out to you to getting that trademark and everything. Real Atlanta stuff, you know what I'm saying? But 3 for 11 from the field, 1 for 4 from 3-point, 25 minutes. That's inexcusable. He looked bad the entire bubble.
I haven't said this word in a while, but I feel like this describes how he's been playing. Trash. He's been trash.
Yeah, Lou Will, man.
He's been trash. I'm sorry. I know you're from Atlanta. I know you're from Gwinnett, but you've been trash. I'm trying to protect my Atlanta people, but I can't protect you right now.
I try so hard when we messing up, whether it be in the news and sports, whatever. I try so hard. But Lou Williams, we can't protect you from this, bro. We can't. We 3 for 11 from the field in the game 7. We can't protect you from that, man.
Now look. If it was a different coach, because I feel like their fortunes could have changed if they benched Lou Williams and Montrezl Harrell. But this Doc Rivers, is he really going to tell them that, yo, you're not playing good, we're going to bench you? Is he really going to tell Lou Williams that? He's going to tell Montrezl Harrell that you're a liability on defense, we need to bench you. That's the adjustments that Doc Rivers had to make. Speaking of adjustments, like you said, you want to talk about the Celtics Heat series. That was all about adjustments. The reason why the Heat 1-2-0 is because Spoelstra has been making adjustments.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen the Miami Heat play a zone defense? No. It's like they really saved that for the Boston Celtics, and the Boston Celtics had no they had no resolutions for that.
Bro, nothing. I mean, just to let y'all know, Doc Rivers is the only coach in NBA history, the only NBA head coach to lose after having a 3-1 lead twice. Yep. And now he just did it for a third time. No other coach has done it twice, and Doc Rivers has done it 3 times. I definitely need that stat out there. It's wild.
He did it to a Rockets team with Josh Smith and Corey Brewer. I believe he also did it with the LeBron James Miami Heat as well.
Man.
And when he was coach of the Boston Celtics, or was it the Cavaliers? No, it was Miami Heat. And then right now. So it's just something with Doc Rivers being up 3-1. That's the thing. I think Doc Rivers just gets complacent as well. Even as a coach, he gets complacent. I remember just hearing the broadcast for the Game 7 game that Doc Rivers already planned a team dinner, whether they win or lose. At least after Game 6, whether they win or lose. And it was like, if they lose, they're just going to eat, and that's motivation to win the next game. Like that's not that's getting comfortable.
Yeah, bro, that's not
Look what the Celtics did down 2-0. They're throwing chairs around. Marcus Smart is causing a tantrum. They're throwing chairs. They're throwing all these projectiles around. Apparently, from the reports after their Game 2 loss against the Miami Heat. And what are Clippers doing? Having team dinners? Look, I loved all the jokes that Dame Lillard and CJ McCollum threw at them because they deserved it. They were so confident. They were making jokes themselves when Dame Lillard was struggling at the end of the regular season, missing 2 straight free throws. They thought they were so comfortable. They thought that they were the best team. They're saying that they were the kings of LA. What have you done before? The only person on that team that has a championship is Kawhi Leonard. And he didn't do it with the Clippers. He did it with a different team.
Yeah.
And the Clippers are down the gutter, by the way. That trade, hold on. Let me pull up how bad that trade was. Give me 1 second.
Smoke said Josh Smith was dope for like 4 years, man. He was big in Atlanta. I'm
also
not a Hawks fan at all, but he was fun.
Also an Atlanta native as well. Also a McEachern High School alumni.
Oh yeah, it does come full circle.
Yep. So went to my high school as well, at least for the first 3 years, but then he went to Oak Hill his senior year, but we don't talk about that. But let's pull up this stat with that trade. I just want to recap that trade for 1 second. Like a lot of things on Twitter, but let me pull that up real quick.
He's scrolling through. And Chemo, they already know about this Washington defensive line. We're gonna get to the other teams later. We have to talk about this Nuggets Clippers. We're gonna get to the Heat Celtics, and then we're gonna do Washington Eagles, and then we're gonna do Pats Dolphins, and whatever else we end up talking about, y'all know. But when we get to that, that Washington versus Eagles, we're gonna talk about that D line. It's different. And don't nobody want to see that.
So this is what the Clippers received for that Paul George trade. Guess. I want you to guess who they received for the Paul George trade.
Boy, I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you.
Paul George, and that was
literally it. Oh Paul George. Was it?
That was it. But you want to know what the Thunder received? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Danilo Gallinari, the 2022 LA Clippers first round pick, the 2024 Clippers first round pick, the 2026 Clippers first round pick, the 2021 Miami first round pick, the 2023 Miami first round pick, and they also swap picks for 2023 and 2025. So whoever has the worst record, Thunder will have that higher pick in 2023 and 2025.
Oh, no, that's ridiculous, bro. That's literally the Clippers have to win now or they're done. Like, they're in the doldrums like the Nets were.
Pretty much. So they can't rebuild. They're going to have to keep on chucking with the same team. Honestly, I even said this back then. They probably were better off keeping Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Danilo Gallinari. Because I said this, that same Clippers team last season took the Warriors to the limit with a Klay Thompson. I believe KD was healthy that time, or at least playing. But
I think he was playing for the finals.
Yeah, playing or not, like they took the Warriors to the limit to 7 games with that team, without Paul George, without Kawhi Leonard, without all the new players they signed this season. With that team, with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Danilo Gallinari, they took the Warriors to 7 games. All they were missing was a superstar. I said it back then. All they were missing was a superstar. This is a championship contender. They didn't need anybody else other than Kawhi. They didn't. They messed themselves up trying to conform to Kawhi's demands because Kawhi wanted Paul George. And this is where
don't break it.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't break it, bro.
This is where a GM like Jerry West should say, like, no, Kawhi, we believe we could win with this team, just how you won with the Toronto Raptors. But no, they mortgaged their whole future just to just to satisfy a superstar. And now
a quiet one.
A quiet one.
And
One that barely speaks.
And one to go 6 for 22 in a game 7.
Exactly. And now look at their team. Now they lost to the Denver Nuggets, a team they should have beat from 3-1. They're at odds. Montrezl Harrell is a free agent. All the players are getting older. They have no good draft picks for like the next how many years? 7 years?
Well, 7, bro. Back to them Nets Dolem days, boy. Back to the deep pits of sadness. No rebuild.
This is almost Boston Celtics Brooklyn Nets trade bad. Like the trade we were talking about last week. This is almost that bad.
Literally, the only difference is that Paul George is young. That's literally, other than that, it's basically the same thing.
Is it really though? I think he's about like 30. Well, okay, he has about like 3 or 4 good years. But let's say that
he has more than with KG. He has more than with KG.
Oh yeah, nothing's gonna be as bad. No matter what trade, nothing's gonna be as bad as that. But that 2026 Clippers first round pick, that might be a guaranteed top 10 pick. That at this rate, just looking at that trajectory, that might be a guaranteed top 10 pick.
It's quiet for them boys for the next 5 years. They better be great with what they have, or unless they can acquire somebody in free agency. Because other than that, they're not building through the draft. No more young talent. They're gonna have to just get a whole bunch of role players, see if they can try to get a big name free agent, which clearly didn't work this year for them. Getting the big name free agents and trades or whatever has not worked this year. Who's to say that it's gonna work? Again later they try it again. So I don't know, man. Honestly, if I was a Clippers fan, I would be a little worried.
Aaron Cass, also a person I do another podcast with called That's My Sports Podcast. He asks, what do you guys think about D Rose coming to the Clippers? I don't think that's going. I don't think that's making much of a difference. Their problem is not scoring.
Yeah, it's not scoring. I mean, game 7 it was, but not usually. On an average day,
not usually.
It's not scoring isn't a problem. If anything, they have a lot of people that need the ball.
If anything, I don't think I would want Derrick Rose, even though he became more of a 3-point shooter now. I want a guy who's a spot up, a floor spacer, not another ball stopper. I think that's the problem. They have too many guys who dominate the ball. They don't really have spacing. They need floor spacers. They need another Landry Shamet. They need an interior defender. I think those are the 2 key things they need. That and an actual defined point guard. Because look, I think we underestimate how bad. I mean, not how bad. How good the Toronto Raptors were without Kawhi, and that's why they were so good this year. We keep saying that Kawhi is the reason why they won a championship. Why can't we say it was a whole collective team effort? Maybe that team was already a championship contender without Kawhi. Kawhi was just a missing piece to make them win a championship.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Kawhi didn't completely transform this team. He was just a missing piece. So I think we underestimate how good the Toronto Raptors are. Like, really, I think we underestimate how good they were without Kawhi. And that's why we were surprised that they were so good when Kawhi left. And we're disappointed with how bad the Clippers are. Because we probably overestimated Kawhi and underestimated the Toronto Raptors.
That's a good point. Underestimated the Toronto Raptors. Yeah. But yeah, I definitely feel you. We probably are thinking that Kawhi Leonard is better than he is when really we should have given more credit to the Raptors last season. We shouldn't be as surprised as we are.
Yeah, exactly. Like, look, Kawhi is a superstar, but is he a LeBron level superstar? No. Is he a Giannis level superstar? No. He's that next tier. I say he's that next tier with James Harden. I even put Steph Curry with the Giannis and LeBron tier. I don't think he's in that tier.
Not going 6 for 22 in game 7, he can't be. He can't be. It just ain't no way.
The thing with Kawhi, like, there's some like little flaws in his game that doesn't make him in that LeBron Giannis tier. One, he's not a primary ball handler. Well, they use him like that in the Clippers, but to me, that's not necessarily that effective. He's best when he's like the guy just moving off the ball. It would work with Toronto Raptors, so they had 2 point guards. They had Van Vliet and Kyle Lowry being the primary ball handlers of the offense, and he got to play his own game. Here, he was tasked with being more of a facilitator because they didn't really have a true point guard. Even Reggie Jackson's not that effective of a point guard. He's not that consistent of a point guard. I wouldn't want Reggie Jackson playing 30 minutes a game for a championship caliber team. So
yeah, he's like a scoring boost, but he's not really a facilitator.
Yes.
He's not a great defender either.
And sometimes he's an inconsistent scoring boost. So you don't want him playing that long. So having George and Leonard being the primary facilitators, to me, that's not really how to best utilize them. They need to play for the flow of the offense, not be the main key to the offense. So just getting a playmaker, I think that would help as well. Getting true point guards. Patrick Beverly is not going to work. They don't need Patrick Beverly starting, honestly.
Yeah, he's not Marcus Smart.
He's not Marcus Smart. He's not
Marcus Smart. Yeah.
I think it's like what Russell Westbrook say. Even though I don't even want to talk about Westbrook because Westbrook has a lot on him too. How bad he's been playing, but he said that we've been fooled by Patrick Beverly. All he does is just run and shout. He just run and yell a lot.
Run and shout.
I mean, that's all he's been doing. That's all he's been doing.
Slick. That man has allowed people consistently throughout these playoffs to drop 30 or 40 on his head.
I'm saying, like,
so what is he good for?
I think now it's just a reputation of Patrick Beverly and actually the player of Patrick Beverly. I think that's the problem. I mean, Patrick Beverly was a clamper, but like we're talking about what have you done for me now? Yeah, what have you done for me now? And he hasn't. He's not Marcus that same Smart Patrick Beverly.
Clamping, hustling, rebounding, and he's been a consistent 3-point shooter. And sometimes he's running the one and facilitating.
And he's been the best actor in the NBA. Like he needs to win an Emmy
because he's getting the flops off. Yeah, that's
all the referees always get tricked. I'm like, look, he's been doing this so much now. Why are y'all still calling these fouls against him?
But you would think if refs did film session studies, they would have been stopped that.
Yo, I don't know if you remember the play, but it was game 1. It was off ball. Well, yeah, it was off ball. Kemba Walker, Derek Jones is on Kemba Walker, and Kemba Walker pushed Derek Jones into Marcus Smart, and Marcus Smart flopped, and then Derek Jones got the foul. So when the Derek Jones fault, Kemba Walker literally pushed him to Marcus Smart, and Marcus Smart flopped.
That's the way we draw it up, Brad Stevens.
And it was a turnover on Miami Heat. It was a turnover on Miami Heat for that. I'm like, how are the referees falling for this?
Good job, Brad Stevens. That's how we practiced it. The day before. There we go.
Hey, can you really get mad at them if it works? Like, look, they get paid to do this. So like they need to find every advantage in the book. They really we not about that like
Patrick Beverly don't have a whole compilation on YouTube.
Oh, that too.
Literally, Marcus Smart is everything Patrick Beverly is, but better.
But productive.
And even though he's better at flopping, which is a bad
and offensively as
he's way better offensively than Patrick Beverly. It's not even close. And he's been actually clamping up. Pat Bev is not clamped up lately.
Yeah, but the Clippers, I don't know. You want me to say more about the Clippers? It's just like I don't know what
I mean. It's just
so
dark.
It's like
their future is dark, and it's just, bro. It's so many angles to look at it. I mean, we talked about Lou Williams for a little while, but we didn't even talk about how like the wing situation led to him leaving the bubble, him barely making it back to the bubble in time, and then like he's just looked trash. I mean, it's so many angles to look at it. But we can't move on to the Celtics Heat. But like, bro, the Clippers are out bad. That's generally how you put it. They out sad right now.
Yeah, I know. Steve Ballmer is furious right now. He invested so much money into the team. Had all this, the Microsoft Teams, the webcams all over the court. That's all him. Thinking
he's so excited.
Thinking that the Clippers are going to win.
He on the sideline cheering like a fan too. I really feel sorry for Steve Ballmer. I feel sorry for the Clippers fan base because they've always been the little brother to the Celtics. I mean, to the Lakers, and I've been rooting for them for so long to finally. I mean, I just like the underdog, but then once they had Pat Bev and Pandemic P and just a whole bunch of just people. I mean, what Montrezl Harrell did to Luka. I mean, they just started turning themselves into the bad guy. They literally did it to themselves. They literally became the bad guys in the playoffs. They went from being the underdog to the bad guys so quickly.
Yeah, and I said before the season started, like after they got Pandemic P, that they were my pick to win the championship. Like immediately, I said, like, okay, Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, they got to win. They got to win. I was like, if they get a point guard, they're going to win. Well, they never really got that point guard. And
yeah, they never really got him.
And they just been disappointing me ever since. And just the more I watch them, the more I have my doubts. I'm like, yeah, this team is not ready. This team has no chemistry. I thought during the playoffs they will be able to find their chemistry. At least during the bubble, they would have been able to find their chemistry. Since they had that long layoff, I thought they'll be able to, like, you know what? Everybody's healthy now. We can find our chemistry, but it was even worse after the bubble. And McCollum made this point. It was like, hey, he said on his Twitter, well, they were one of the two teams that said they didn't want to be here, so they're playing like they don't want to be there.
That's a good point. I forgot about that. They showed this, say they didn't want to be here. But yeah, man, what's going on with them Heat and the Celtics, man? I haven't been watching the games, honestly, to admit it. So what's really been going on?
Well, it's usually the theme is Celtics will have a comfortable lead towards like the end of the third quarter, the fourth quarter. Heat will come back. Heat will play like some exotic defense that the Celtics never seen before in their past game plans. Jimmy Butler would be like almost like you won't even think he's on the court for the first three quarters. All of a sudden, the fourth quarters, he transforms into Jordan reincarnated, at least on defense. Well, no, even on offense too, because he's super clutch. He's been super clutch. And Bam Adebayo had one of the best, I say, playoff blocks of all time. I believe was Jason Tatum where he pinned it
that
like
was
last
game
second.
one. I saw that.
Yeah.
I do remember. Oh man, I did see a game from this series. It was game one. I think I tried to forget it because I'm rooting for the Celtics. So I didn't see game two, but I did see game one. Oh, I was hurt. I remember that. That Bam Adebayo block was wild, bro.
Yeah, and yeah, even that picture, that's still by Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler's just making some clutch defensive plays, clutch offensive plays. Look, this guy's like Spoelstra said this. I think he said this in either the regular season or beginning of playoffs that Jimmy Butler is a superstar. Like you saying, like don't even look at the stats with Jimmy Butler. The stats doesn't determine that he's a superstar. They said
impact.
that his impact. He said that the reason why they signed Jimmy Butler because they knew he was a superstar. He does more than what the stat line suggests. He makes everybody better just with his personality on the floor. With the little plays he does, look, he's a superstar, but he plays like he's a hustle
like
man.
He's on a 10-day contract.
Exactly, on a 10-day contract, or like you play like a person like Joel Anthony, as I'm saying, like a guy who gets like 10 minutes but does all the dirty work, just gets all the rebounds, does all the stuff that you don't really expect star players to do. He doesn't mind doing that. He doesn't mind taking a back seat so other players can shine. So that's why he'll disappear for like 3 quarters. Not that he's playing bad, it's that he's deferring to his other teammates. And in turn, building their confidence. So when he turns it on in the fourth quarter, they're hot, they're on fire. It helps Duncan Robinson. It helps Tyler Hero. And Tyler Hero is going to be an all-star in this league. I'm certain. If he does not get hurt, he's going to be an all-star in this league. This guy is going to be the number one option in a few years.
He's not scared to take a clutch fourth quarter bucket. He is not scared at all.
He is not. And at times in the series already, he's been their first option. Like the Heat run plays specifically for Tyler Hero. Not for Jimmy Butler. Not for Jimmy Butler sometimes, for Tyler
Definitely
Hero.
Not Dragic. Boy. I've seen Dragic airball sometimes these playoffs. This has been getting on my nerves. He's been balling,
but even Dragic has been effective. I was about to say, like,
he's been balling.
I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah, you always have some plays like that, but Dragic, this is the best I've seen Dragic in his career. And
he's definitely looking better.
He's been averaging like 20 a game, like before for the Phoenix Suns. And he was like even if he was an all-star or all-star caliber player, I don't remember if he made the all-star team before, but it was definitely an all-star caliber player. Dragic, he's looked as good as he's ever been. like right now. I thought he was getting past his prime, but he's looked as good as he's ever been. And then one more thing, like Bam Adebayo, Jay Crowder has been playing his best basketball of his career right now, offensively and defensively. Derrick Jones has been getting some good defensive minutes off the bench. Everybody's been playing their role. Kelly Olynyk, he'll hit the threes and give you the occasional dirty plays, the flops as well. Like everybody really plays their role. No egos. They look like they're enjoying their basketball. After they win, they joke around, have fun. It's the exact opposite of what you expect of the Clippers.
It's like a brotherhood over there, man. It's really a brotherhood.
They actually work hard. They like each other. The exact opposite of the Clippers. And
they seem like they hang out after the game ends. It seems like the Clippers, everybody on that team just goes to their separate rooms after the game's in, and they'll be like, "All right, I'll see you at practice," and that's it.
Well, if they're able to hang out after the game, the Heat will. They all enjoy each other. They all enjoy each other.
It seemed like their private plane flights, like back before the bubble, probably would have been really fun to be on.
Oh yeah. I think I've seen videos of it too. Like, look, they all enjoy each other. You see Jimmy Butler's Instagram; he's always posting about his teammates all the time. Yeah, he's really silly. Always joking around with them. Like Celtics got a better team in terms of overall talent, but it's just the chemistry of team camaraderie. Everybody's just working hard for every single play. You cannot take plays off against the Miami Heat. That's been a problem with the Celtics this series. After they get a comfortable lead, they start slowing down the pedal a little bit. And once they do, that's when Miami strikes.
Yeah, they can't do that. Can't do that, Brad Stevens. Oh, and just to let you know, Goran Dragic has made the All-Star team 1 year before. It was 2018. He was with the Heat, though, not with the Suns.
Okay.
He was All-NBA third team and most improved player 2014 with the Suns, but the only time he's made an All-Star team was 2018 with the Heat.
That probably was his first year with the Heat, because he definitely had a really good year that year too. He was better to me. He was better on the Suns than he was on the Heat. But when you play for the Phoenix Suns, you're not gonna. When your team's usually that bad, you're not going to get All-Star selections. But right now, this current Dragic is as good as he's ever been, even on his Suns as well.
I mean, and what you're saying is super right, because again, he made All-NBA third team on the Suns, but didn't make the All-Star team. But then on the Heat, he didn't make any of the All-NBA teams, but made the All-Star game. It's just more notoriety. The cameras are brighter. More fans there that know about you. It's definitely a popularity contest to an extent for the All-Star vote.
Make it make sense. This is the same thing. How Bradley Beal didn't even get on an All-NBA team. Make it make sense. Washington fans, I'm supporting you. Bradley Beal should have made an All-NBA team. I have no idea how.
That was wild.
After Harden and Luka, Bradley Beal is the next best shooting guard in the NBA.
Bro, literally.
Like, no question. There's no debate. The top three is Harden, Luka, and Beal. No debate. How is he not on an All-NBA team? I don't get that. just because the Wizards suck, like we all know that, but why is he not on an All-NBA team?
There you go. They just said thank you. There you go. They just said thank you. Here we go. Now everybody about to be on you. But yeah, Bradley Beal getting snubbed was wild. Who made it? I didn't even look at them. I just saw him tweet that he was surprised that he didn't make it.
Pull it up right now.
Everybody was.
Pull it up.
Yeah, let me go see. Hold on. I got it right now, bro, because that's wild. NBA team, because that makes no sense, bro. Who made it over Bradley Beal? I got to know. And don't vote Klay Thompson because he didn't play. He didn't play. Ben Simmons
honestly,
made it?
Ben Simmons made it. I still don't have no problem with Ben Simmons. He's been excellent defensively. I have a problem with Westbrook making it.
Oh, yeah, I was just about to say, Westbrook, my boy, but Bradley Beal, I'm not going to lie, has played better than him this season easily.
Ben Simmons, I'm surprised, to me, has been playing better than Embiid. Honestly. He's just been hurt.
Yeah, that is true. But I'm surprised, though, because all NBA teams are normally not popularity contests. It's like people that really know basketball to do these votes. So I'm really surprised that even somebody like a Westbrook made it over Bradley Beal.
It's a popularity contest too at times. I think there was a time where
it's not to the level of the All-Star voting, boy, because boy, they don't even care.
I think there was a time where Rudy Gobert made it to Defensive Player of the Year, but didn't make it to the All NBA defensive team, first team. Then
Oh
make
yeah,
it to
no,
the
that
defensive
makes
first
no
team.
sense. That makes no
It's
sense.
like how do you get Defensive Player of the Year, but you can't make the first team?
Now that makes zero sense. All right, so that means we know this is completely invalid, and we should not take this to heart that Bradley Beal didn't make it.
So
Because
you
no, honest, Westbrook's my favorite player in the NBA. Bradley Beal easily should have made it over. It's literally should have. It's obvious. It's not even close.
So you got the teams pulled up?
Yes, sir. I got the NBA first, second, and third. You want me to go down? Matter of fact, here y'all go. Scroll it over here. Y'all can see it with me. Y'all all right with me now?
All right.
Zoom in a little bit. There we go. Zoom out. Okay, there we go. That's a good amount right there, right? That's good.
So yeah, I have no problems with that NBA first team. I think that's pretty much universal. That's pretty much universal.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing you can do about that.
I want Lillard to be on that first team, but can you really take out Doncic? I can't take out Doncic. So
it's hard to. It's hard to.
Yeah. I feel like Jokic and Davis could go either way. That's interchangeable. So like I have no problem with either. I had Jokic on my first team, but that could go either way. Second team, like I have no problem. Maybe Pascal Siakam. He was great this year, but I don't know.
He wasn't last year, Pascal. He wasn't last year, Pascal, to me.
Oh no,
he was great though.
I think it was better than last year because last year he was most improved player, but this year he actually became a all-star caliber player. But
I feel like I can say efficient. That I liked him. I liked him more last year. He was more efficient. But then again, that is what comes with becoming the ball dominant star player to face you. You become more inefficient, but your points per game, assist per game, and all of that go up. But you tend to get less efficient.
And the
defense, I feel that.
And the defense keys on you more. So that's what happened with him. But true. Third team, like here's where Bradley Beal should be. He should be over Jason Tatum. And actually, think about it. I put Jimmy Butler over Pascal Siakam, but that's just me. But I mean, you could do either way. But I put Jimmy Butler over
Butler's impact
Siakam.
Is too strong. Jimmy Butler's impact is too strong.
Yeah, I'll put Bradley Beal over Jason Tatum. Look, Jason Tatum had a great season, but was it the thing with Jason Tatum? At least in regular season, playoff season was a completely different beast. But regular season, he kind of struggled with efficiency at times. Mm-hmm. So I would put Bradley Beal over Tatum. Definitely put Bradley Beal over Westbrook. I still don't know how Westbrook got into that. That's name recognition. I don't know how Westbrook got into that.
That was popularity right there, boy. That was.
He wasn't just horrible in the playoffs. He's been horrible at times in the regular season as well. I would not put him over Bradley Beal.
You see, he got the least votes, so I don't know how many votes Bradley Beal got, but Westbrook and Ben Simmons got the least by far. They're the only ones in double digits.
And whilst I do like Ben Simmons, I feel like he should be on this team. If it was between Ben Simmons and Bradley Beal, I'll pick Bradley Beal.
Yeah. I'm with that.
Hey,
yeah, Bradley Beal over here.
Bradley Beal don't need me on that All-NBA team when he's on the All-World team. If you saw that picture.
No, I didn't see that. No, I didn't.
So his wife created the All-World team and put Bradley Beal on there instead.
Boy. Hey, shouts out to wifey though, man. That's what she's supposed to do. Oh, Joseph has a good point. Kyle Lowry did have a great season, especially the playoffs.
Oh, I'll put Kyle Lowry over both Westbrook and Simmons. I'll put
Kyle Lowry definitely. That's a really good point, Joseph.
If you think if the one Raptor I'll have in here will be Lowry, not Siakam. But I can see Siakam had better stats, but the one Raptor I will have in here is Lowry. If I had to put one Toronto Raptor on this team.
Yeah, I'm assuming they must have voted this before the playoffs, before the bubble, maybe. I don't know.
Well, it's based these accolades are based on the regular season, not based on the playoffs. That's what I'm saying.
Well, then the Jason Tatum thing is weird. Then it's just
that's what I'm saying. If it's including the playoffs. Look, Jason Tatum's not just on the third team. You might even argue he should be over Siakam with that second team.
If it was the playoffs included, yeah.
If it's based on regular season, like, look, he played like an all-star caliber player, but at times he was inefficient. I want to put him over Bradley Beal.
Yeah, Bradley Beal definitely.
I guess if you need two forwards, but you could move. I don't think it's strictly locked to position. You can move Simmons to forward, right? I don't know if you played guard, you have to be locked in at guard. Like you can move Simmons to forward, right?
I mean, like you said, we both think that Ben Simmons, it's time for him to move the forward just in general. He should not be
but
the point guard.
I was saying if it's based on like what you played during that season, so like is he locked in as a guard ballot or can he be a forward ballot as well? Like I was never
I don't
been
know
too
how that
sure
works.
with that. With yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I
I don't
guess
know how
Anthony
the
Davis
voting
is a
works.
center, so Anthony Davis is a center. He's been playing forward,
He's
so I
been
guess
playing
it
a
could work.
lot of forward. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
so I guess it works like that. You
I
can
guess
move.
they
You can
don't
move
care.
Simmons to forward.
This just seems quite inconsistent to me. Whatever they have going on, there wasn't like a perfect rubric for how they should set this up. It was just vote and figure it out later.
But you know what? Ben Simmons is already on the defensive team, so I could take him out because that's really what Ben Simmons improved on, and that's why I feel like he should have a bid. It's the defense. So he's on the defensive team.
Let him get his little contract money off the defensive team and not necessarily the All NBA team.
Yeah. So I'm just going to answer Outlaw King real quick because he asked how good is the Denver Nuggets. Oh yeah, like we said, if you're losing, if you're beating the Denver Nuggets 3-1, you better be scared.
Bro. You might as well just go ahead and wait till it's 3-2. Just go ahead and be 2-2 and win that fifth game, and then try to get get the sixth game, and then try to get the seventh.
Yo, I remember I said this. I think it was 2 weeks ago that the Denver Nuggets are like Wingstop when it's about to close. They have no wings.
I hate them. Why? I hate you. Hate you for that joke.
But yo, they proved me wrong because they got a lot of wings. At least they got quality wings. Gary Harris, since he came back from injury, he has transformed this team defensively. He's been putting the clamps on Paul George and Leonard, which is why they've been shooting terribly as well. Jeremy Grant, also another wing that's been putting the clamps on Leonard and Paul George. They've been providing the defense necessary when you have a lineup that features Jokic and Murray, two guys who are kind of liabilities on defense. So they've been holding on. And honestly, look, I'm rooting for the Denver Nuggets to beat the Lakers. And I don't want to say it's not going to happen because I'm tired of doubting the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, at this
I'm
point,
not doubting the Denver Nuggets anymore.
I feel like it's I wouldn't say a cakewalk because there's no such thing, but like this is probably about as easy as it gets for LeBron, as far as especially Western Conference wise, to be able to just make it to the finals and should win it. They're heavily favored across the board their whole rest of the way, no matter who they play. But I mean, like you said, it's just at this point doubting the Nuggets, man. That doubting them is just not a smart gamble, and I know a lot of people have lost money over this.
Oh yeah,
people have lost thousands over this. This is wild.
Yeah, I'm not betting against them. Look, if Lakers are beating Nuggets 3-1, I'll bang 1,000 on the Nuggets. Okay, Nuggets are winning this time.
You're gonna look crazy, but hey, man, you got the evidence to back it up.
Yeah, and even Mike Malone, he made a joke that said he's going to petition the NBA to play every game 3-1, just so they can win. Mike Malone, the Denver Nuggets head coach.
Oh, and Outlaw King asks, oh, well, that's my boy John Lynch. He asks, what is your college football team? You don't really have one, do you?
Well, it's kind of Boston College since I had to try to support the Massachusetts team. But like, yeah, honestly, I really don't have one. Once I went to St. John's, I decided to default. Like, I'm just going to support St. John's college teams. But then again, St. John's does have a football team. So I really don't have one. I just enjoy college football. I just don't know how long this season is going to last. Now, that's a question all in itself. So, look, I'm just watching it unfold and see if there's going to be any chaos.
Yeah, as an outbreak. I feel that. For me, I mean, well, you already know my Bulldogs, but college basketball is where it gets complicated for me because I grew up Hoyas because of my dad. And then I've always rooted for Maryland whenever they had a chance in the tournament. And then once I became a Georgia Bulldog fan, super heavy for football, I adopted the basketball team. I would honestly say St. John's is fourth for me. It's a mix between Georgia, Georgetown, and Maryland, who I care about the most when it comes to college basketball. And I would say St. John's honestly is fourth. I mean, I try.
If really we're talking about,
but I just don't have a passionate love for them yet. I don't know, for some reason.
Well, if we're talking about college basketball, I do just default to St. John's as the school I went to, but like I'll be lying to you if I say I have a passionate love.
Yeah, I support Auburn. I just don't have it.
I supported Auburn because they had some of our top players that ever played for my high school in Auburn. They still do now with after signing Sharik Cooper, but they had Isaac Okoro. So I supported Auburn last season just specifically for that. I honestly, as a kid, my favorite college was Villanova. I just loved when Villanova, speaking of Kyle Lowry, when Villanova had Kyle Lowry, Allen Ray, and Randy Foye, that was my favorite team because they were just so fun to watch. It was just three guards just giving you buckets, just straight buckets. And it was so fun to watch. So because of that, like I just loved Villanova just throughout. But then going to St. John's is like a fierce rival of Villanova, so kind of conflicted. But I still got love for Villanova. But I don't say there's a team I super root for. And also same thing, I do root for Boston College because of Massachusetts team. So I was a fan of Jared Dudley before he even went to the NBA, before people even knew who he was. Boy, I was a fan of Reggie Jackson before people even knew who Reggie Jackson was.
Oh, yep. You were definitely ahead of that on me. You were ahead of me on that.
You know, the funny thing is that Jared Dudley could not shoot threes at all in college. He was just strictly a mid-range shooter. His range did not extend the three at all. But he was a beast. He was a 20-a-game scorer. He was a beast in college.
Mm-hmm.
But and he was kind of chubby too. He was like a power forward. Basically, what he looks like right now is what he looked like when he was younger. But then when he came to the NBA, he slimmed down. Worked on that 3-point game. I mean, now he's chubby again because he's older. But when he first came anyway, he slimmed down, became primarily a 3-point shooter. Look, he worked hard to be in the NBA because at times I thought, like, can this guy really, like, he's a good college player, but can he really translate to the NBA? But look, how many years has he been playing? Like 10 plus years, like 12 plus years. He's done very well for himself in the NBA.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm with you. I mean, the Jared Dudley is at the center of a lot of jokes, but honestly, he has had a pretty good NBA career.
Smoke said, "I never heard of anyone say they were a fan of Jared Dudley." Well, I was a fan of Jared Dudley. I was. I knew. Look, I was rooting for Jared Dudley in the draft. I was following his career because Jared Dudley, he was nice for Boston College. He got Boston College ranked. So, hey, if you watch Jared Dudley in college, you know. Jared Dudley, Sean Marshall, Tyrese Rice. That was a squad.
Boy, you out here naming a bunch of people I do not remember. I just remember Jared Dudley.
Then Reggie Jackson was off the bench. Reggie Jackson was a 6-man. Well, when he was a freshman, he was a 6-man. When he was a freshman.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, so yeah, between these Lakers and these Nuggets, man, it's hard to root against the Lakers, but that 3-1 thing might be a real thing, bro. If they pull it off again, I don't care what's going on in the finals. I'm rooting for the Nuggets. I don't care what's going on.
I said this on Twitter. This is like college basketball. You got your Cinderella team. I don't even want to call Denver a Cinderella team, but they feel that way. It's like the team you want to root for. It's like the team of underdogs. Jokic is a superstar, really, but in terms of popularity, is he really a superstar in terms of popularity? No, not really. So they got like a team of guys that not really household names yet, but they are upsetting. They upset the Utah Jazz, who had high expectations. They upset the Clippers, who had championship dreams. They're just a team they're the hottest team in the NBA right now. And they do not get tired. They are on fire. Jamal Murray has been having quotables. He's like he's like Biggie Smalls with them quotables. Like, didn't he say that Game 7 he was packing his bags, but it's like, no, I'm not. It was like I was packing my bags. I was like, wait, I'm not packing. It's like I'm playing another day. It's like he just keeps making these quotables, saying that like, oh yeah, we're gonna keep fighting. I forgot what else he said with the Utah Jazz after they won Game 7, but he's been having so many of these inspirational quotes. Like, yeah, we're just gonna keep going. Like, no one's gonna stop us.
Yeah, man.
He's been backing it up. Like, the problem with Jamal Murray before was his consistency. Like, some games he'll score 30, some games he'll give you 10, and it'll be like 10 for 22. But now he's been consistent. He's been a consistent bucket.
And that's why I'm so glad the Warriors of 2 years ago are finally gone, because a Cinderella team like this would have just got stomped on when they met the Warriors in the playoffs, and we never would have seen them have this chance to have such a magical season. Yeah. So I'm just really glad that the Warriors of 2 years ago and the past few years before that weren't there, because they would have we would have never seen the Nuggets have this beautiful season. The Warriors would have shut that down. Where the Clippers and the Jazz folded, the Warriors would not have folded.
Might have definitely.
It might have been just straight sweeps.
I would say I know it'd be a straight shootout, but I don't know if it'll be straight sweeps. But your mom just posted about Juan. Well, I didn't know your dad played for Georgetown, but she just posted about Juan Dixon. Juan Dixon was nice.
He was technically the starter before Allen Iverson came. He literally Allen Iverson came and started over him. Yeah, I grew up Georgetown, rooted for Maryland occasionally, and then when I moved to Georgia, I picked up Georgia.
Wait, what's his name? If you don't mind.
Irvin Church.
Irvin Church.
Yes.
Yo, I gotta look. I know there's a basketball reference on it. Hold up. I know there's a basketball reference.
Actually, that's a good point. What my dad's stats looking like? Because I'm about to joan him. I'm about to have to get him, man. Because if I see averaging 2 points a game, I'm about to get him. I'm about to get him.
Yo, That's definitely your dad, Rico. That's definitely your dad.
We talking about the way you saw his face?
Yeah, that's definitely your dad.
I mean, where the points at? Let me get him.
Oh, Chico.
Let me get him.
Call him Chico. Chico Church.
Chico. Yeah, let me see. Where the points at? I don't want field goals. I want points.
Okay, 9.6 points per game. 9.6 points per game. Okay, he was sort of a shooter, sort of 30%. I don't know, but I mean, I guess back then in the 90s, 30%. It's not. But
I'll tell you, I'm not gonna lie. My dad is the worst person I've ever played in 21. He never misses, bro. It's bad, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not, bro. It is annoying.
I mean, honestly, if you're a former college player or Division I college player or NBA player, like no matter what age you are, you're gonna just get buckets easily.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, the worst person in the NBA, no matter who it is, if they go play a pickup game, they drop an 80. Bro, my dad in 21, I think this was like 2-3 years ago. It wasn't even like he was young, bro. We got killed. And my brother, how tall is Jalen? Jalen at least about like 6'5", and we couldn't do nothing, bro. It was just bucket after bucket. My dad has like a normal shooting. He was like a 2 guard, I think. But I mean, he has a shot that you can't block, kind of like yours, but he doesn't do it exactly like you. But it's like it's back and up enough to where there's nothing you can do. And it's just, bro, we couldn't do nothing, bro. It was 3 after 3 after 3. We played somewhere. I think it was what's that park? I'm thinking of all the Atlanta parks right now. It's not Watkins Park. It's one of them. It's one of those parks, Watkins Park or Allen's Pond. I can't remember. It's the one that's the biggest one. We balled there like 2-3 years ago, and my brother and I got diddy, but we got dropped off. It was dark. It was really bad. I was embarrassed because me being athletic, and I dominated in 21. I usually win 21 games, but I couldn't do nothing about that, bro.
Wait,
I couldn't do nothing.
No, Patrick Ewing's before that team. Who was on that squad? Yeah. Allen Iverson was on that squad. Like in 94, 95, Allen Iverson was definitely on that roster.
That's where I was born.
Was he one and done? Was Allen Iverson one and done?
I'm a 92 baby. Did Allen Iverson play 2? Let me go look.
He had to be his teammate. He had to be his teammate during the time. I'm trying to say who else was on that. Who else was on that Georgetown squad? I'm trying to think. Let me go through that roster. Let me see who else was on the Georgetown squad.
Let me see.
Look, I'm a basketball encyclopedia, so there were probably less known players.
Yeah, he played 2. I thought he played 2 at Georgetown. He played 2. He stayed.
Your dad's last year he was playing with Allen Iverson.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so your dad was a teammate of Allen Iverson. Wow. Okay, that's a fun fact.
That's why I've met all of them, like John Thompson and stuff. I have pictures with them.
Oh, you did? Like that. Oh, rest in peace.
Yeah, R.P. John Thompson, of course.
So you even met Allen Iverson as well?
I've met when I was little and stuff. I've met John Thompson. I've seen him while I was older, like literally a couple of years ago. But Allen Iverson, I think I saw him when I was little.
Out of curiosity, like how was Allen Iverson personality wise? I know this was like the young Iverson.
I was little.
Okay, you don't remember?
Okay. I ate last week.
I remember all the athletes. I mean, even when I was little or not.
I was around John Thompson when I was older, so that was that was like 3 years ago. So I remember that, and he was funny, but I don't remember meeting Allen Iverson in person. People have just told me I have, but I don't remember. I don't remember Allen Iverson.
That's why I had an autograph of Dwight Howard like his rookie year, and I should have kept it.
Orlando?
I didn't know what I did with it. Yeah, I didn't. I know.
Man,
he came to my brother's job, and so my brother had him sign something just so my brother could give it to me, just so I could keep it. And you don't know how much money that would have been worth. It was just a piece but just because I think it was a piece of paper. I forgot what it was. But it was just because it had Dwight Howard's signature. Like, you didn't know how much that would be worth. Dwight Howard's from Atlanta, so like when he was in Orlando, he still lived in Atlanta. He just traveled to Orlando for the games, but his home was still in Atlanta his rookie year. Hey, when you got
Dwight
money,
Howard,
you could travel.
Dwight Howard from Campbellton. Harvey goes to the same church as him. Like, even when he came back and played with he from right up Campbellton.
I remember he went to Southwest Atlanta Christian. I've actually seen his
that's
brother
where Harvey
before.
go to church at. Yeah.
I was actually we tried out for the same AU team, me and his brother. I was like young. I was young back then though. And so I was trying out for like the middle school team. He was trying out for the high school team. His brother honestly wasn't really that good, but it's just because he was Dwight Howard's brother. So all the coaches
had to at least
were just
try.
Like, all over.
We gotta try.
I mean, no matter if he was good or not, he was making a team because he was Dwight Howard's brother. So it didn't really change things. But let's see who's on this Georgetown. Oh, Othello Harrington. I remember him. He was an NBA player. This was slick a squad. They got a couple of NBA players.
Here y'all go. I got y'all. Hold on. Got y'all.
Jerome Williams.
Mom, the picture. I got y'all, man. Hold on. I got it, man. Thank you. I got this right now. Where's that? How do I do this? Put it right here.
Okay, you're about his height, Rico. It says 6'1" guard. You're about his height.
Who? My dad? No, my dad definitely feels taller than me. I'm not his height.
He's a little bit taller than
my brother.
But you like 5'11", right? So you like about his height.
Yeah. Boy, this picture a little dusty. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Hold on. Let me see. All right. Stop screen share. Share again. Share screen window. Oh, here you go. My mom sent me the picture of me with this. This is dad, me, brother.
Legend.
About like 2-3 years ago.
Rest in peace.
Matter of fact, I gotta switch hats on them now because that's the hat I was. Well, I mean, this is a different Mama's Boy hat, but every time my Mama's Boy hats get dirty, we just make a new one. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the new Mama's Boy hat so I can match the picture. You know what I'm saying? But we went to that was just when they got their new facilities. Beautiful. Them Georgetown facilities are crazy.
I believe it. It's a basketball school. I believe it.
Yeah, bro, it's ridiculous. Like, they got new ones like literally the past 3 years. Like, we went while they were still like working on it. Their locker room is insane, bro. Insane.
Like, I believe it. Like, you know how much better Villanova's basketball facilities are compared to St. John's? Like, I believe it. These basketball schools do not play.
Boy, St. John's. I mean, I don't know how St. John's is such basketball royalty in the Big East, and their facilities aren't that much like better than it should be. They're not up to where you would think a St. John's locker room would look like. Georgetown looks like NBA.
I think the priests are just too busy taking the money from the school to invest in anything else. Like that's how I guess. The St. John's priests are too busy stealing the money from the school to invest in anything else.
Bro, the time we went to, they were practicing. I was literally the shortest person out there, bro, and it was like wasn't even close. It was sad. I felt stupid. I felt stupid because again, my brother's taller than me to the left. My dad's taller than me, so I was literally the smallest person out there. Period.
You got the short jeans, then. Well, hey, I mean, you could be like me and be the tallest person in your family at 5'9". So you could be like me.
So I guess on my dad's side, I'm the shortest person in the family, 5'11", 6 foot. I don't know what happened. That's pretty funny though.
The thing is, I was 5'8" in 6th grade, so I thought I was legit going to be a basketball player.
Thought it was over? You thought had him?
I was 5'8" in 6th grade. I really only grown like 1 inch since then. It was so mad.
You had him.
My game was like a big man's game because I was like a kind of a chubby kid too when I was in 6th grade. So it's kind of like a big man's game. But when I realized I wasn't growing anymore, I literally had to change my whole game up to be like that of a guards.
Dang, that transition has to be ugly too. Yeah. Going from guard to center has to be way easier than going from center to guard.
I had no handles when I was younger. I had to develop handles when I was like in high school. I'm saying before the ACL, I actually had handles. Like post ACL, you probably don't even notice that, but before the ACL, I actually had handles.
Oh, and Rich, bro, just like Seyi, he's been almost the same height since 6th grade. I've been the same height basically since 9th grade. I don't know what happened after 9th grade, but I stopped. I've been basically right here this whole time. My man's hit puberty at like 9.
I legit had a beard at 7th grade, like 6th, 7th grade. I had a beard. So
and my mom, oh yeah, so you super went through puberty early, but my mom said she been 5 since 5th grade. Oh yeah, I don't know what you did, Seyi. You different. That's the Nigerian genes. I don't know what y'all did.
No, because Nigerians be having super growth spurts, so it ain't that.
Well, my mom said she been 5, 6 in 7th grade, and she said she's been growing out since that instead of up. But how y'all so tall? I'm 5'5". Jones, but you're like, how old are you, Jones? Aren't you like 14? Oh, in the 9th grade.
You in 9th grade though.
Like, yeah, you still. I stopped growing that 9th grade, but you never know. You might keep going.
You could be 6 foot by the 10th grade. You never know. Like, just look at how tall your parents are, and that's most likely what you're going to be.
Yeah. A rich dad 6'4". And then you should be straight. I mean, again, my dad like 6'1", and
your
I feel like
Outlaw King, your 9-year-old son is 5'2".
Yeah, that man about to be, boy. He about to be dunking on everybody. You might as well start teaching him handles now, because the coaches for the teams he play on are definitely not. They're gonna force him at center. You gonna have to teach him all his handles at home. Really? All his handles at home.
If you better make him Kevin Durant or something.
Yeah, you got to do that at home, because his coaches are gonna be like, "Nah, get that paint and give me them boards."
Oh, 5'2" at 9 years old. Oh my goodness. Outlaw King, if you don't mind me asking, how tall are you?
That's a good point. I do want to know that. I miss them pants too. Them pants I got on, them short cargos, those cargo shorts, they were kind of ripped now. So I haven't been wearing them like that.
I remember you wearing that at St. John's, I believe.
Right, I love them shorts, man. I love my cargos because there's so many pockets, bro. I don't have to walk around with a book bag. If I don't wear cargos, I gotta have a book bag with me. So I don't know. I just liked it, bro. I liked it. But them pants was it. I don't know what shoes I got on. I'm about to Joan. What them shoes hitting on? I don't know what those are. They might be Aldo's though. I'm assuming those are Aldo shoes or some basketball shoes just in case he was about to ball. Then again, my brother don't have on basketball shoes. I guess he assumed we wasn't balling. I don't know.
Man, if I don't know if I'm being on the court, if I'm being John Thompson, I'll be ready.
Just ready to try to get a 10-day contract in college.
For real. Exactly. See if I can regain my eligibility. Oh, see, okay, 6 foot. Okay, you saw 6 foot. Yeah, you're so good. End up being taller than you.
Yeah, you about to pass you. You're not gonna be able to tell him to take out the trash no more.
Yes.
You're not gonna be able to tell him to take out the trash anymore. That's done now.
You're talking about to look like Kevin Durant at that rate. Oh, his grandfather's 6'5"? Okay, yeah. It's somebody look like Kevin Durant.
Yeah, that's dope. Shouts out to him, man. Big shouts out to him.
And I know if the mother is also tall as well, or at least tall for their gender, usually the child could take on their genes as well.
But how do you explain people like Westbrook, where both of his parents are just super normal / short, and he's just big? Even his brother's short. He just randomly just got a growth spurt out of nowhere.
It's the weird thing. Like I said with Isaac Okoro, for example, like he is like 6'6", but like the prospect, but like his family members are not even nearly as tall as him, like not even close.
Right, not even.
It's just weird, but it could also just be like genes where like your uncle. Yeah. Skip a couple of generations, your uncles. Like it could be those genes. It could be just that rare gene.
It's like you're born to play basketball. A microwave as a baby. Probably was way too close to a microwave as and like when he was like 2 years old, and it just mutated his genes and made him tall.
You don't have to pay extra for your son's shoes. You gotta look at the adult section. You can't look at the kid section for his shoes. You gotta look at
And
the
Smokes,
adult section, Outlaw King. You can't look at the kid section.
yeah, boy, struggling. But my Smoke said my pockets be heavy. I mean, it's specific. I have certain things in one pocket, certain things in another, certain things in another, certain things in another. Like it's super organized. So when and it's just natural to where like if I feel a pocket and there's something missing, like I immediately know what like is missing. Cause like I'm used to having certain things in this pocket, certain things in this pocket, certain things in that and that and that. So I'm super organized. You know what I'm saying?
I wish I was
I love my
organized.
cargo, and plus cargo shorts is the thing. Like in Atlanta, at one point, a black tee with some army fatigue cargo shorts. That was like a thing for like a whole year in Atlanta, and I just never let go. I stayed with it. I love my little cargo shorts.
So like one of the people that wearing the jabos, even though that's been played out of style. So like
I
you one
never
of those
had
people.
them. I never had the jabos now, but yeah, bro, cargo shorts and a black tee or a white tee. That was a thing in Atlanta for like a whole year, and I have not let it go. I haven't worn them recently, but I'll pull them back out. I ain't ashamed to pull it back out. Can't wait till a few years when I can take pics in my dad's outfits, in dad outfits.
So
yeah, man, I'm pretty sure we're gonna look back 10 years from now and be like, "What was that?" Especially that Wiz Khalifa patch, bro.
Oh, horrible, horrible. So, Rich, do you actually know how tall Boban's parents are? Because I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm curious. How tall are Boban's parents? They short? I know you already wearing the grill sandals and black socks. I can't. Speaking of grill, I can't wait. But that's one of the main reasons I want to get my braces off. I don't care about tattoos. I don't care about piercings. But I do want a platinum grill with some fangs, and I might get a burgundy and gold grill just for game.
No, they can't be under 6 foot. That can't be true. That cannot be true.
Wait, his parents are under 6 foot?
I call shit.
Oh nah, Boban. Nah, we're gonna do deep research.
That is not true.
No. Boban parents' height. We're not doing that. And Rich said I'm Smoke said I used to be in 7-Eleven stealing Skittles. That's the stealing Skittles outfit. Nah. His father is 5'9" and his mother is 5'0".
Wait, what?
Bruh, I'm telling you, put your kid in front of a microwave. I'm telling you. It gotta be radiation. I can't think of anything else, bro.
Maury?
He said
Jerry Springer? Like,
but even sure that is both of them. It's both of them, and it's not even just one. I think he's adopted, bro. He's adopted. That's not what I'm saying. That's adopted, bro.
That's not those genes. That's not their genes.
That man was captured down a river. Like what's that story? I forgot. But he ended up getting raised by another family because they tried to save him by putting him down a river. That's how that happened.
That's not their genes, but
Rico, I do not say. Now that's one thing I never understood that. Like, I do a lot of stereotypical stuff, but I don't do SAG. I don't SAG, and I don't do tattoos. I do not.
So do you? You know, like some girls will like to date. You know, a lot of girls will like date dudes that are 6 foot or taller, right?
That's the thing.
So one of the reasons is because they would want their child to possibly get those genes. And I remember one girl used to tell me to give them a chance, and I don't know what give them a chance meant, but I guess like wait, so it could be an athlete or something. So like if they can do that, what about like people like dudes like us? If we're kind of vertically challenged, can we date a taller woman just so we could get our future child could get their genes too?
I'm not gonna lie though. I'm sorry, kids. You know what I'm saying? My future kids. I'm not gonna lie. I like shorter women, but I would try. For their sake, I'm gonna try to find somebody at the highest point of my point. But I definitely prefer my women shorter than me. I'm not gonna lie. I cannot, bro.
For the most part, I
just drop dead gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? But it's
cool
though.
That's what I'm saying. Like for the most part, I do. But like, look, I don't mind dating a girl taller than me. Like probably not like. Honestly, I'm gonna be real. Probably not like 6 foot, like taller, like 6 foot. Probably like not much taller than me, but like 5'10", 5'11", like a couple of inches. That's fine. That's fine. And I honestly, I won't lie. I do think of it like, hey, maybe my child could get their genes, and maybe my athletic background, or at least probably like not from my athletics, but my family's athletics. So I think I'm. When my brother was more athletic than me, so like we get like these type of genes, with the height.
And then somebody going to the NBA. Somebody going to the NBA off rip.
I'm saying my brother could have went to the NFL, like if things would have went right. So like we could get like these like athletic genes with the height. Who knows? Who knows what could happen? So like, hey, like sometimes that's in my mindset as well. But like, no, I do actually do like taller women because like also when you hug them too, it's not like it's like your eye level. It's like your eye level. So you just feel more. It's just like in terms of touching, you just feel more. So I do prefer
shorter though, but I do see that. That makes sense.
Normally I do, but then when I date a taller woman, I just realized like, okay, those are the benefits.
It wasn't that bad. It was like,
it wasn't that bad. So
not that bad.
I'm probably won't date someone that's like 6'5" or anything, but like someone that's like a couple of inches taller, then it's just like, yeah, I'll do that.
I never understood sagging though. First of all, you showing your cheeks, and then what it means, like where it came from jail. And then, like, it was always the people in high school that was sagging. Not all the time, but a lot of them, the people sagging in high school was the one getting beat up every day. Like, so it don't mean nothing. It doesn't mean you tough. And I just never understood it. I always envision myself as like the guy with the suit on with the money doing that, not the just, the worker with the pants sagging and all of that. I always preferred to be the top dog type of guy. So I never like sag. I prefer to wear a suit than to sag.
Your mom said when the taller woman puts on heels, I'll be kissing a chin.
You're done.
I didn't think about that, but like, hey, just gotta make sure like they ain't wearing heels. Like that's one of the first questions they ask. Do you like to wear heels? They say no. It's like, okay, good. That's all I need to know.
Oh, wait, you see Smokes? I used to mess with a chick that was 6'2" and like 350. If I would have got her pregnant, I'd be getting bullied by the kids right now. But you be getting sumo wrestling. Suplex all throughout the house.
Oh, no.
Ain't no way you can tell them kids to take out the trash when they weigh more than you. Ain't no way you can tell them kids to take out the trash.
No, yeah.
They're like, no, you take out the trash.
Yeah, your kid about to be offensive line like, no, father, you're taking it out.
Yeah, but they would have looked at you like, nah, you do it. Deep voice and everything. We tell the kids in my school sagging in jail, man. That school is like jail, and they then chase them. Yeah, bro. I never understood sagging, but I would love a griddle. I can't hit them. I can't wait to hit them with one of these with my platinum fangs and all of that. I can't wait to hit them with one of them.
Yeah, definitely not Brittany Garner tall or Brittany Griner. Better not Brittany Griner tall. Not that tall. Like I said, couple of inches. I'm 5'9", so a couple of inches maximum for me.
Smoke said old girl was twerking on his stomach. Yeah, bro, it's a mismatch, bro. The puzzle don't fit sometimes, man. I mean, if you cool with it, you cool with it. I mean, if you happy, you happy. But yeah, it's little functional things like that that's just weird. But I don't want to hate on my kids. I don't want to, my kid end up being 5'5" and then looking at me mad when he realized why he's 5'5". I'm like, bro, I'm sorry, bro.
It's like that. Sorry. Why did you do this to me? Why did you give me these sheens?
No, I'm sorry, bro. I don't, bro.
But like, honestly, I feel like all that's overrated. Like, I feel like I don't care. Like, look, if he ain't gonna become an NBA player because he ain't tall, he can become an NFL player. You have short NFL players. Yeah. So I don't look at dating prospects like for that reason. Like, what would my child look like? What is this? We ain't scientists. Like,
I'm about to say that does sound like natural selection.
I'm saying, but there's people that really be looking for that.
Well, hey, they made it work. The Ball brothers, Lonzo Ball and them. He literally said she was tall, and that was one of the main reasons he loved a lot of other things about her. The fact that she spoke different languages and all that type of stuff. But one of the main reasons he married her was because she was tall and had kids with her. And look where they at.
So he basically made the point I just made at the beginning. You really just made the point I just made. So I guess he does have that mindset.
It can work. It can work. I'm saying it can work. It's not guaranteed, but it can work. It's possible.
Yeah.
Natural selection out here. You know what I'm saying? You can force it. You don't have to wait for nature to do it. You can do it yourself.
That's true. That's true. But like I'm saying, I don't be factoring all of that. I just feel like it's just personality first and foremost. Make sure they ain't crazy. Then after that, everything else follows.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like crazy though. But you know me, I like crazy.
Yeah,
I like
I know you
all
do.
of that. So yeah, so I can't. Bro, peaceful. I don't know why. Peaceful, timid. It gets on my nerves. I can do it. I've done it. But
I can't. I
like
try to do
I like
timid.
aggressive.
At first, I thought I liked timid, but after dating timid, I realized I don't like timid. So I don't do timid either. Because
like
if I have to
aggressive.
force them to be social, or I have to force them to like to not be shy, like it's too much energy. I'm like, look, I'm a human being. You're a human being. It's not that serious.
Not that bad. And Smoke says selective breeding. I'm gonna say I can't wait to see who become young. Yeah, I mean, I want
For
somebody
real,
that can
that's what
fight,
it
but I don't
is.
want somebody that always want to. You know what I'm saying? I want a nice balance of can, but don't necessarily encourage it all the time, starting trouble. You know what I'm saying? But I do want aggressive. I want her to at least be aggressive towards me. She ain't got to be aggressive to strangers and always causing problems. But I do like aggressive. Rico's just used to being around aggressive alert. And that is true. Our whole family is aggressive. So that's where I get it from. That is where I get it from. I'm used to the women around me always being aggressive. I can't imagine somebody being
That's why I'm
timid.
that's what I'm saying. I know you do, because like knowing some of the women that you dated that are also some people I know as well. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Definitely.
even then, they haven't been as aggressive as I like. They're more like aggressive, but like I don't know. I don't necessarily want super hood, but I do want more hood than what I've been with. Like I definitely want.
Oh yeah,
So I
yeah,
do want
yeah,
something like
yeah.
my family. I'm not gonna
The
lie. I
girls,
do.
the girls I know you dated weren't definitely hood. Well, I mean, they were
Nah,
from
not since high school.
We met them
Really,
in St. John, so
trying to get tied to a bed. Nah, not like that. Not kinky. I'm saying aggressive. I ain't say nothing about that. I ain't never said none of that. Tied to a bed. No, sir. None of that. None of that. No hair pulling. None of that. I'm not gonna be doing none of that stuff.
hey, that's aggressive in 2020.
I'm not getting my hair pulled.
You say you
She
like
cannot.
aggressive. You say you like
Nah,
aggressive.
nah.
That's aggressive in 2020.
I'm talking. Just come meet the women in my family. You'll get a good synopsis of what I'm talking about. Now, I may take a little bit more hood, just slightly, but I don't want just problems all the time. But then again, I feel like somebody like that would be more aggravated with me than I would be with them, because I'm extremely nonchalant and I'll just looking at you like this all the time. I feel like they would be done with me before I'm done with them. Honestly, somebody that loves to cause trouble and I'm the worst person for somebody like that, because I'm super chill.
I mean, honestly, like, at least in St. John's, I didn't date anybody at St. John's. I had a couple of things, but didn't really date anybody. Can't wait to see who becomes like our wives. Like, yeah, I honestly don't even know like my look.
Yeah,
like,
I can't even picture it.
I know it won't be hood. I know it won't be hood. Like, I don't really do the hood girl thing like that. Like, but I mean, they could speak. They could have like the Atlanta slang and everything, but doesn't mean they hood. So I could do that.
Yeah, that's
But
a good point. Good point. I think Atlanta accent is definitely my favorite accent in women. I think New York might be the one I hate the most. I'm not gonna lie. It depends though. I'm talking about the aggressive New Yorkers where they talk like men. Like, yo, son, I'm tight. Like that. Like I can't do that, bro.
Oh no,
Can't
no,
do it, bro.
I probably can't do that either. Yeah, I probably can't do that either. Like
Joseph said, he said aggressive, not dominant. Thank you. That's the best way to word it. Aggressive, not dominant. Dang.
I just want someone that's self-sufficient. That's all I want. I don't want someone that I feel like that needs to be that needs to be spoiled, that needs to be taken care of.
Fair.
I don't need anyone high maintenance. Like, I need someone low maintenance. That's all I know. Like, if you low maintenance, you good. Like, if you're a person that's fine with me not contacting you like every second of the day or everything, then I'm good. If you're a person that needs to be contacted, that needs attention and all that feels like you need to get paid for the first date and everything, then that's not.
I mean, again, I can deal with that. And that type of person would be way quicker annoyed with me than I would be with them, because I'm so nonchalant. I don't care. And I don't get stressed. There's no way somebody else can stress me out. So it's literally just like they would get a headache. You should literally send people like that my way, and then I'll cure them. Because I shut all of that down.
We looking for
high maintenance down.
Okay, cool. So we're looking for like pretty much opposite people, but
I mean, I don't want that, but I just shut it down. I don't want high maintenance. But then again, that kind of comes with a certain personality, so it's whatever. But again, I don't feed into it.
Like,
I don't.
I'm a person, like, I don't mind taking authority, but I don't like if I feel like I have to try to control you. That's also what I don't like either. Like, look, I'm a laid back person. I like staying laid back. I don't want to be out my character. So I want to keep it the way that is. Smokes, I'm definitely not looking for that. I'm definitely not looking for that.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's manly. I don't want manly. I said aggressive. They don't have to be manly. They can be aggressive without being man. Maybe I gotta come down to Atlanta to see what I'm talking about.
I was looking for he said like looking for white women with money. I was like, nah, I'm not looking for that.
Yeah, nah, he hated. Smokes hated on that one. And what's
good,
Leo? Where is Brody? Brody sleep right here.
And Aaron Katz, I know my black card might be revoked, but I don't remember the Friday reference. Craig's girlfriend type of. Oh, okay. So that's what the Friday reference is. I don't know that reference.
Nah. Smoke's talking about something completely different with the smoking. I don't know what's going on. And smoking, that's dead.
If you smoke a little bit, like I don't care. At least weed, not cigarettes. I don't care. But if you're a complete weed head, then no. I don't smoke at all. But I mean, if you just do it a little bit, I don't care.
I can't. It's annoying, especially cigarettes. I can't do cigarettes. I don't care how beautiful you are. I don't care if you perfect in every way, but smoke cigarettes, we're done. And Brody,
you could be like finest woman ever. I don't care if you smoke cigarettes. No, like once, twice. I don't care. No.
Hey, bro, I can't do cigarettes, bro. I prefer if they don't smoke weed because I'm not gonna smoke it with them. So that, again, another thing where they're gonna be more sad than I am. Because if they want a companion to smoke with, I'm not that. But I prefer if they don't smoke.
I remember when a girl I picked up on a date had weed in my car, and I didn't know until a cop came. A cop was stopping somebody else, and it was like, "Oh, I hope they don't come for us." And I was looking at her like, "You better not have weed in my car." It's like,
sick.
Maybe.
That boy Seyi was sick. Boy Seyi felt double crossed.
Yo, because this girl I dated, she was super, like she did it like every second. And I was like thinking, like, was she actually interested in me, or she was just high all the time, so she was always happy? I was thinking it was the latter.
That's pretty random and funny though. And Smokes, no, I'm actually pretty good with all of that. I'm actually really good. Like every time I've ended a relationship, they've always been like, I don't know, I guess clingy, because I'm pretty good with like when it comes to women, I will like give them what they want, like emotional and stuff like that. Kinda. I mean, I'm terrible with emotions, but like all that other stuff, I do bend. You know what I'm saying? I compromise, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to like high maintenance and drama and trouble, that's when it's like, yo, hey, I'm not hurting myself. I got the same face. You ain't getting it out of me. His nonchalantness is a magnet. That's also another thing too. Women tend to get more chill around me.
I'm saying the same thing. I'm saying same thing as me as well. Like if you want me to act out or to deal with your dramas, it's like no, like that's too much energy. I could usually just talk to someone else. That's just too much energy.
Now, girls that want drama normally do kind of like me because I mean, you know, the Joan and all of that type of stuff. But I'm just not a starter. I'm a finisher, but I'm not a starter. Like I'm gonna start Joaning, but when it comes to fighting and stuff like that, nah, I'm not like that type of drama. But when it comes to like Joaning stuff, like just chilling in the hood, whatever Joaning, I'm super that. So I mean, they get kinda, but like just fighting shootouts, no, that's childish. That is quite childish. We shouldn't be doing that. We're grown now. I think your loyalty makes up for your lack of emotion. Yeah, that's a good point. And creativity, loyalty and because I do the most creative dates. I'm always thinking outside the box. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I am really nonchalant. I'll be chilling. I'm perfectly happy sitting at home all day, and I'm perfectly happy going to Italy and traveling to different cities, not getting a hotel, just backpack. I can do anything. I'm super flexible, so I'll be chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'd really be chilling. I can spend the whole day out in New York, Manhattan, Bronx, whatever. I'm chilling. I can do anything. I can go to an underground gaming club. I can go to a rock concert. I can go to a Travis Porter concert. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever.
I think
picnic, anything. I'm
I think for me, my biggest calling card in dating is just because I like know where everything is in Atlanta. At least like where the cheap places are.
I'm terrible with Atlanta. I'm like that in New York and Atlanta. I'm terrible.
I'm like that in both. I'm like that in both places. I know where everything. I know where all the events are. At least pre-COVID, I did, and also I also know where all the free parking spots are in the city as well. So this small cheap perks that could save you money. Like I know a lot of ways that can save you money on everything. That too. So
I'm fine in New
think
York.
that's my
I'm terrible in Atlanta. I'm terrible.
No, I know so many
Terrible in
events
Atlanta,
like
dog.
Underground Gaming Spot. Remember that place I showed you to? That gaming spot I showed you in Lyric to? Like, yeah, that was like one of the many things like I just know about the city. Like I know what's going on in the city. Like I
love
literally
the DJ there. The DJ there was great. That lo-fi music was beautiful.
Oh
Whoever
yeah.
the DJ was when we went was crazy. But that lo-fi chill hop, Flying Lotus type stuff was beautiful.
The thing is, they expanded now, at least pre-COVID. They have to shut down now for obvious reasons, but they expanded to a different venue in the West End, much larger. They have so many people now. Yeah, they have.
I'm gonna have to pull up when Corona done.
Yeah, but they had so. I'm saying they had so many people now. Like before, it was spacious, but now it's like super crowded. It became more of like a club type because now people won't come there for the game, and they'll come there for the hip hop, for the DJing, for the dancing, for drinking and all that.
But I mean, gaming is just in the back.
Exactly, that's pretty much what it was. It was still a cool spot though, but like just like I knew about that spot before, like they were like before everybody else knew about them. It was like I knew about like all these underground spots, but yeah, I don't know if it was free for y'all. I don't remember because it's $10 now.
It was either free or cheap, but I mean the fact that they moved to West End when Corona's done, that was the main reason I didn't feel like going back because it was so far. Now that it's in West End, I'll go more once Corona's done.
Yeah, it's $10 now. They had to start charging. Like they charge at the door.
I don't even drink. Don't charge me $5, bro. I don't even drink. Leave me alone.
Exactly? That's what I'm saying. Like I don't drink either. So like, but whatever. That's like the general spot I usually invite my first dates to. When at least when that was open pre-COVID was that spot. And usually what I get from like that day of like, oh, they never seen a spot like that before. They never heard about this place. Like, how did you find out about it? It's like, look, I know about all these events going on every single day, like every day of the week. Tell me what you free, like what day you free. I know what's going on. And it's not like a club or not. It's not like all the typical stuff because I don't even care for all that. It's like something underground.
I'm about to say there's always a strip club open, but you talking about the 5 exclusive stuff that nobody else knows about.
Yeah. Like even like spots like art galleries, art walks, free stuff, free art walks, all that. I think that's like my main quality I bring in terms of dating.
That's super dope. Again, I'm like that in New York. Atlanta, I'm quite trash, but hey, that spot, man. I mean, it's $10. Can I rock paper scissors the bouncer? And if I win, I don't pay anything. If I lose, I gotta pay 20. Because I'll take that risk. I'm not gonna lie. I'll rock paper scissors the bouncer. Best 2 out of 3. If I win, I get it for free. I lose, I pay 20.
It was like $8 to be exact. I just round out the 10.
Still, I need if we can put 8 and I have to pay 16 if I lose, or I go in for free if I win. Man, rock paper scissors, whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do, I'll take that chance. I'm gonna ask when I go. I'm not gonna lie.
Said sometimes I love the naivety of you fellas. The day is coming and I'll be there to consult. Yeah, that's a word.
Naivety is not naiveness and nothing. That's crazy. That boy smokes, but he graduated at 15 for a reason.
This Mr. Merriam-Webster right here.
Yes, sir. My boy smokes out there doing it.
The day is coming and I will be there to console you fools when your woman crushes your soul. Like, look, I've been there, done that. Like, it's like I already had girls who played me before. Like, it's nothing. It's nothing.
Oh no, I don't think Smokes knows how much of bones I really am, bro. I'm literally like, bro. I mean, I have a bright personality, so people don't really realizing it. But I'm telling Smokes, if you haven't seen the show Bones, it's literally me. I'm just a brighter personality. I'm not just lost. Like, just why do you feel that way? Like, she was like completely lost.
I mean, yeah, I'm saying like I'm not naive. That's what I'm saying. Like I've experienced all this before. Like so I'm not naive. But like I say, I'm just laid. I'm like me. We both just laid back. Like you're more laid back than I am, but like we just laid back
in certain ways. Again, like when it comes to like joaning and just typical like just regular hood things that people like to do. I'm more that, but then like as far as like spending the day, like having it, like I can be inside the house for a month straight and not do anything. I'm happy. I'm chilling. Like I don't have to go anywhere. So that's where it kind of like balances out for us. Cause like when we're at Cliftondale, I'm interacting with everybody because it's just funny. I like the joning. I like the ignorance and everything. So that's like where it kind of balanced. But I can also stay at home all year and just be happy. I'm chilling. I got my Xbox, got the party chat. I don't need to go anywhere, type of thing.
I say I definitely get it. Everyone think they immune until it happens to them. The best have succumbed. These two ain't no different.
Wait, what are we talking about? We talking about getting cheated on or something?
I guess so. Yeah.
That, man, I ain't attached to nobody like that. If I do, the only reason I'd be mad is because I feel like she felt I was stupid enough to fall for it to happen to me or something. But other than that, I can cut off anybody. It literally don't matter to me, man. Y'all humans to me are just a bunch of cells. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all just a bunch of collection of skin cells, blood cells. I don't get attached like that to nobody. It's whatever. But the only reason I'd be mad is like, boy, you thought I was stupid.
You definitely ain't lying, Rico. You definitely ain't lying. Because sometimes they'll talk to me to get to you. At least it what happened to St. John's.
Yeah,
get back to you.
Yeah. I do not care, bro. That's true. You Christian type, a lot of my exes or people like other people will try to hit up my friends and talk to me because I'm done. Once I'm done, I'm done. That's it. Like I really don't.
It's like,
care.
Can you talk to Rico about me? It's like I didn't even know what happened between you and this person. I'm not saying any names, but I didn't even know what happened. So it's like, okay. I just told you, like, oh yeah, she wants to talk to you. And it was like, and then you responded, that's random. You really responded like that's random,
bro. Cause it's a mix of having a bad memory too. Cause I forget people exist after a while. If we don't have conversations in a while, I literally forget somebody exists until you say that. Like until I see their face. Like people to me, literally, people are a collection of cells, blood cells, skin cells, all of that soul stuff, personality that y'all see in people. Once I'm done, that's all they are to me. I'm sorry. It really don't matter what y'all think about the Travis Scott meal. That thing is dumb. That Travis Scott thing is crazy, bro. I know some people out in New York from Far Rockaway. They said they went and got some. They was heated. They was like, bro, it's the same regular burger. Of course, it's super New York accent. It's a whole bunch of cussing, but they were mad.
It's a quarter pounder. That's what it is.
But they was mad.
What's special about it?
I'm not paying all that marketing.
Oh yeah, shouts out Joseph, man. Good game week 1, by the way. I'm sorry you had to face me.
You talking about fantasy?
Trust me. That's the best you're gonna face all season. Trust me.
Okay, let's see about that one. So it's supposed to be different. Everyone's saying we lost them. We lost. Let them sleep on us. BMA talking about the Cardinals. He talking about the Cardinals.
We didn't even talk about football yet. We really just went on.
Right, because we just talking about fun stuff, man. Sometimes we get on a tangent and it just happened.
Yeah.
Southwood West team, everything. But yeah, that Travis Scott milk, that whole crazy stupid. At this point, I don't know why Travis Scott won't just open up a restaurant. If he could just charge people that much money for a regular burger, he should just be opening up a restaurant. He should be getting a Nike deal like Kanye does with Yeezys, since he has that much pull in him.
All you gotta do is just warm up some pizza rolls and then sell them for like 15 a roll.
I'm telling you, bro. He should get a cookie line going, bro. Just the Travis Scott anything, bro. And BMA, D-Hop is playing. Everybody's good. The only person I think that's been confirmed out is their center. They're starting centers out. So Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Meta-Unitas are all gonna eat. But yeah, that Travis Scott burger thing, bro. I don't understand, bro. Oh nah, bro. I don't mean cheating again. I'm talking about a woman that would get your nose open and then mess your world up. Wait, I don't even know what that means. I ain't met one.
That sounds like some drugs.
I'm scared.
That sounds like some drugs. I'm
scared.
What you talking about?
No, wherever you been at,
we don't go that far. We don't go that far, Smokes. We don't go that far.
I'm dating in Atlanta and New York. I'm keeping it safe. Wherever you at, I ain't going now.
What type of lines are you talking about? I ain't talking about that.
My boy BMA said he been watching me since 2017. That's a real number right there. My boy BMA was good.
That's what's up.
Oh yeah, I gotta check my fantasy teams. I haven't really checked like that, but I don't think I'm doing very well, to be honest.
Yeah. Speaking of going way back when, I did unlock my SoundCloud again, so I got all the old podcasts that we did like in 2016.
Hey, gotta peep.
Yeah,
we gotta peep them podcasts.
Yeah, so where we talked about the witch, where it was where it was fresher in our memory. So like, I can pull that up.
I gotta hear that. I might listen to that while I'm chilling.
So honestly,
just after the stream.
Yo, if y'all want to check out the old podcast that me and Rico did, just check out the Unemployed Sports Report. Oh, not No, I don't have that one. The one right after college.
Oh, you talking about Midtown Atlanta in
Yeah,
Atlanta?
yeah, the unemployed
Oh, okay,
sports
bet, bet,
report.
bet, 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 bet.
I think I have a couple of episodes back then, but those which ones did you enjoy more? The ones that we did in college, or the ones we did with the unemployed sports report?
The
I think the
unemployed
one,
sports report was really fun. I mean, the college ones were fun depending on who we had with us.
yeah,
Like if Evan was
it
there,
was just random. I love that.
yeah. But I think overall, the unemployed sports report, with us being older and everything, it was just overall better.
Oh yeah. I remember my favorite segment was when we were doing the spell, when we were doing the names, we were spelling the names. At least that I did.
Mm-hmm.
And then I said how you spell Roger Goodell, CUNT.
Oh yeah, we was wilding on that podcast. We was wilding.
It was definitely
not PG level like this.
Yeah, it was definitely we were towing the line a little bit between PG and PG-13. So it was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. Yeah, if y'all want to check that out, just search my name. I would say search my name, but I know y'all really don't know how to spell my name.
How hard is it to find? Unemployed.
Oh yeah. Oh, actually, yeah. Just search that unemployed sports report. What am I talking about? There we go. Oh, look at that.
That one ain't nothing to it. Nothing to it, right?
So
there,
the episodes that you're on are from. Let's see. Yeah, pretty much that. Definitely season 1 you were on. Beware of Witches. That's the one we talked about with.
Oh yeah, definitely go peep the Beware Witches.
Yeah, Beware Witches. Yeah,
definitely go peep that one. That one is different. That one is a little bit different.
By the way, Rich, you spelled my last name wrong. That's not how you spell my last name.
Get it right, Rich. Get it right.
Gotta get it right.
Yeah, make sure y'all go listen to Beware of Witches. That's it right there. That's the one.
Oh yeah, that's where we talk about our time where we met a witch. But
ridiculous, man.
Smoke said, I knew who I was going to marry the moment I met her. Only problem was she didn't know, and I wasn't I can't say that word, so I had a lot of work.
I'll just say S word.
Yeah, S word, and I had a lot of work to do.
That boy Smoke's life, bro. It sounds like you done lived 3 times, man.
Yo, I'm saying, when are you ever gonna just talk about your life?
We need this documentary, bro. I don't know who. But who guided you? Who told you to go this path? Like we need a documentary, Smokes, bro, for real.
Like, if we need it uncensored, then if we need an uncensored podcast, then we got to do it. We got to
definitely, bro. Definitely got to Smokes on that. And appreciate that, Airen. And Smoke said y'all popping and nah. Yeah, bro. You find unemployed sports report, second link. You dig? You know what I'm saying? We right there.
This is before Street Scores. This is pre-Street Scores.
Yeah, I didn't do Street Scores till May 2017. We talking about 2016. We talking about 2016. Beware of Witches, July 2016.
Oh yeah, why Kevin Y was fun. That was like right after Kevin Durant joined the Warriors. And we were saying that the Warriors should be a lock team, like how you have lock characters on Tekken. Like, they should be a lock team. You shouldn't even be playing.
Me and Rich always on the live. Who guided you? So yeah, I mean, well, we have 15 minutes left, so I'll go ahead and talk about our skins, and then we'll get to the Seyi's Patriots. First of all, of course, big win, you know what I'm saying? Down 17-0, no problem. Defense stepped up big. If you haven't checked it out already, go look at my hour-long Chase Young debut film session where I'm breaking down what he's doing throughout this game. And because the entire defensive line is so great, and Jack Del Rio's a genius, I also point out what Jack Del Rio did. I point out some plays that Tim Settle had, Deron Payne, Jonathan Allen, of course, Ryan Kerrigan, Ryan Anderson had a couple of good plays. So while watching Chase Young and breaking him down, other guys flashed on the screen. So I talk about them also, but it's mainly a Chase Young film session. So make sure y'all check that out. Also came out with a Burgundy and Gold versus Cardinals preview. So make sure y'all go check that out too. But yeah, man, big win for us, bro. We were down 17-0. Then I think it was Jimmy Moreland or Fabian Moreau. One of them got the first pick, set us up for a touchdown. We went and got the touchdown. Shouts out Scott Turner for we've been almost dead last in red zone efficiency under Jay Gruden. Now Scott Turner has us scoring touchdowns almost every time we touch the red zone. So first of all, shouts out to that. But then we went into halftime down 17-7. Ron Rivera is getting his IV because he's he's going with his treatment with cancer. So just him standing for a whole half, he has to get an IV at halftime so that he can stand again the whole next half. And during that time, Scott Turner's going up and down between like the booth where like the other coaches are at and everything. So Haskins was like, all right, I guess I'll step up and give the halftime speech. And we haven't really heard what it was because, again, Ron Rivera wasn't there. Scott Turner wasn't there. Ron Rivera just said he heard like a high yelling or something like that. Apparently, whatever Dwayne Haskins said worked because we ended up winning that game 27-17. The Eagles never scored after being up 17-0. Love it from everybody, bro. Went crazy.
Shouts out to Ron Rivera. He is just still coaching throughout everything he's going through.
Bruh, telling you, man. I don't know how he's doing it, bro. He's had to deal with the women's scandals. So many people from our franchise getting fired. He's had to deal with. He was here still. I think Bruce Allen was still here. Maybe when he was hired, he had to deal with him. He's had to deal with so much. The cancer, all of the different drama we've had from Quentin Dunbar to Trent Williams. Just a lot of stuff, injuries, it's been, I feel so sorry for him. The Washington Post article with the women, that was a separate thing from the other time with the women's situation with Dan Snyder. Oh, the name change, Washington football team, everybody laughing at us, and then the Redskins being racist. I mean, Ron Rivera's literally, since he's been here, it's been less than a year, he's had to deal with all of that. And then being down 17-0, the first game is as a head coach for a new team. Come on now, bro. Like, that's ridiculous, bro. Shouts out to Ron Rivera. Shouts out to the team for believing in him and believing, even though we're down 17-0, we can still win this game against the reigning division champ. So shouts out to this team, man. Big shouts out to them. Hey, Smokes asked, does that channel still produce content? Seyi, he talking about the unemployed sports report.
I've merged with Podbean now, but it's not a podcast featuring me or Rico. It's another podcast featuring me and my friend JC that we call the Sports Edition. So I moved over to Podbean with that. We have recorded an episode last week. It was out of town, but we're going to record an episode this week. I don't know if you could search it like that. I think that's kind of a common name. There you go. Street Scores Broadcast. Because originally I had the audio version of Street Scores right here. So yeah, that's the cover art right there.
StreetScores.podbean.com. That's really easy, actually. So yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, yeah. So hey, you already know that name. You already know that.
Check out everything my boy Seyi doing. I don't care if I'm involved or not. Go make sure y'all definitely check out what my boy Seyi's doing. I gotta add this to the description. Actually,
I want to ask the question for y'all. Do you want me to post an audio version of this podcast on Podbean as well? You want to just keep it strictly on the live, like anybody in the comments?
Seyi's podcast, and then enter. All right, bet. Save that. Gotta save it.
So that, and also doing a show with Aaron in the chat, and also another guy named Ray Sean, and it's called That's My Sports Podcast. So how many episodes we have? I think this is going to be like our 5th episode probably, but we're going to do another one tomorrow, talk about NFL and NBA. So that one's also going on as well. So yeah, so 3 podcasts I'm currently doing, including this one. This Seyi, the Sports Edition, and That's My Sports Podcast. I mean, you're busier, but I'm trying. Yeah, 4th episode. Okay, there you go.
I'm excited. My mom said the food is done too. So yeah, I'm definitely gone at 10. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. 10 o'clock, I am gone. I just got a picture of it and I'm starving. Not gonna hold you. But yeah, let me make sure. Yeah, I added that. How should I find the other podcast too, Seyi? Because I'm adding it to the descriptions right now. You know what I'm saying?
So
or if you want to send it to me later.
I mean, I can send it to you later. We found out many outlets. Spotify, Apple. Aaron could finish that off. So Spotify.
What's the name again?
That's My Sports Podcast. So That's My Sports. Make the other channel. He wants us to make the other channel.
We talking about the unrated one?
Yeah. I guess. Okay, that's not it. Just put.
I'll type in Seyi and this comes up immediately. YouTube is dominant, bro.
put parentheses on, put quotation marks on "That's my sports," and then see if that.
Yeah, it's talking about force Google to make sure it has that in it.
There we go.
Aaron,
there we
Ray,
go.
Sean,
There we
Seyi.
go.
All right, bet we got it. We found them. We got them. That's another link right there. Let me go ahead and add it in. You did. Let me change podcast to podcast with an S and then add this link under the other one. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me add that.
Oh, we ain't gonna judge. It's a judgment free zone. What we're gonna do, Smokes? It's judgment free. We just want to hear.
You probably got some crazy stories, but between me and my family, we probably got some on par, if not maybe even slightly crazier in certain ways. You might have some stuff that's slightly crazier in certain ways, but we right with you, bro. I feel you on a lot of stuff you be talking about.
And I'm saying, we lived in New York. We've seen some things. So like there's it's like I don't judge anyone. Like there's like,
New York is a little bit different. I ain't gonna hold you. We done seen some stuff in New York now.
And thank you, Miss Harper. Thank you. I'm trying.
YouTube didn't save it. I'm trying to update this one right now, and I'm updating the one we did last week. I'm trying to update it, but they talking about they can't save it. Maybe is it too many characters? No, because I don't even have that many. Stop hating, YouTube.
It's on Spotify, Apple, and TuneIn Radio. So if you want to check it out, either those 3 apps.
Bet. Hey, did you want to talk about your Patriots before we get up out of here? We got 9 minutes. You know I'm about to eat.
Hey, let's talk about them.
We go ahead and get the Patriots.
What not to talk about them? Look at that man. They try to snatch his chain. They couldn't. They try to snatch his.
Davis? On side with you, bro. You can't come to the A with that type of energy.
No, you can't.
Cam Newton is one of Atlanta's finest, bro. He good around here. That's almost like putting hands on Young Thug, bro. You ain't gonna get away with that one, bro.
He's good around here and he's good around Foxborough, and he ran through that Miami defense. This is refreshing. Look, I love Brady, but just seeing a quarterback that can scramble wearing a New England jersey, and he's a quarterback that's running the ball, it's just refreshing. Like we never experienced this before.
You already set a Patriots record.
I'm saying first game for rushing yards. First game for rushing yards set the Patriots record for most rushing yards by a quarterback in the first game. Like the closest thing we had to this was Jacoby Brissett. Jacoby Brissett's not even that much of a scrambler. Like this is so refreshing. I mean, look, Brady does have his fiery personality, but just seeing a quarterback that's just not scared to talk trash on the field and to get in your face and to keep gloating, like we never really had like this individualism before playing the quarterback position. Not just playing the quarterback position, playing any position for the Patriots. Only Gronk really had that individualism. Everybody else was like a robot. So I love it. It's just so refreshing. And I think Belichick loves it too. Just the fact that I think Belichick in his mind kind of wanted to always go to like this super power run offense with the quarterback just running 24/7, but he couldn't really do that with Brady. So now we got Cam Newton. Now it kind of opens up his playbook, allows him to be a little bit more creative, allows him to do some things he hasn't done before. And look, even though this was against the bottom feeders Miami Dolphins, I am very confident of this season. I'm still worried about the defense. They almost did kind of give this game up to the Dolphins towards the end, but it's just refreshing. I'm just refreshed. I think Sony Michel will have a better season now that he has another running threat in Cam Newton.
This is what I was looking for on my phone, just to let you know real quick. 10 black starting QBs in week 1. That's the most in a season opener in NFL history. Cam Newton, of course, A-Town, you know what I'm saying? That's Atlanta. Stand up. Southwest to be exact. Westlake.
Let's go.
Then you got Pat Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Russell Wilson, Teddy Bridgewater, which is I'm surprised he's starting. Dak Prescott, Tyrod Taylor, Deshaun Watson, Dwayne Haskins, and Kyler Murray. We doing it big, man. Dwayne Haskins is our team too, so we doing it big.
Next season we'll have even more because it's Trey Lance and Justin Fields.
Oh yeah, that definitely somebody's spot's getting taken. And now, sadly, it might be Teddy Bridgewater or it might be Tyrod Taylor. We'll see, but hopefully it will be somebody else, and maybe we can have 11 or 12.
They'll probably replace 2 other black quarterbacks.
Yeah,
Who
that's what I'm
knows?
saying. This what, bro. I'm not too
But
sure about Teddy Bridgewater and Tyrod.
I feel like we do got mentioned this before the end of the podcast. We talked a lot of trash on Mitchell Trubisky. We talked a lot
Bro,
of trash on Mitchell Trubisky.
I gotta see it. I gotta see it for a season, at least half. I ain't giving them that after just one game.
Oh no, I said the same thing too. But did you see that throw?
I know he was balling.
Throw. Oh my goodness!
No more of that meme where it's like, okay, this is Mitchell Trubisky. This is a wide open receiver. Guess what happens at the end of it? Incompletion. Have you seen that meme where it's like wide open and there's nobody there? Just Mitchell Trubisky and a receiver in the end zone, and you literally see nobody else. I gotta go find it. No, gotta go find it. That meme is wild. Hold on. But yeah, keep going.
Yes, for Trey Lance is definitely black. He is definitely black.
Well, he's as black as Pat Mahomes. It's not more.
It's not. Definitely more. I think I got a little bit of a darker tone in him. You know.
I found it. Yep. It didn't take long. Yeah, bruh, Seyi. This pass ended up being an incomplete pass. Hold on. This is wild, bro. This ended up not being a touchdown, Seyi. Seyi, this play right here,
and I can imagine
not being a touchdown.
I'm just looking at it, and I can imagine.
How, Seyi? How? He's looking dead at him too. There's not even an excuse of his helmet looking anywhere else. How is this play not a touchdown?
Let me guess. He threw an interception. He threw it right into that trailing.
Honestly, I don't even know what he threw. I literally don't know what he threw. But
so just stop. So what happened after?
It was all I know is it didn't work. Let me see. Let me go look. Brings us to the photo. I'm looking right now. I'm reading. No, CBS Sports, leave me alone. I'm gonna keep my ad blocking. You can't tell me different. All right, y'all got it, bro. I'm just trying to hurry up. Trying to hurry up and eat. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for all of this. Go ahead. All right, so he missed the touchdown. On third down from the Packers 3-yard line, this play went for a -5 yards. -5 yards.
There was no one around him. How did he get sacked? Like how?
-5 yards, Seyi.
Wait, how did he get sacked though?
-5 yards, Seyi. That's how bad Trubisky used to be.
Smoke said the same thing. He could run that in. He's fast enough where he could run that in.
-5 yards, Seyi. 4th and 8. From 3rd and 3 to 4th and 8. You're welcome.
This is why we joke on this, man. This is why we joke on it. For real.
-5 yards.
He needs more than just one. I just felt like we just had to acknowledge it because we were talking so much trash on Mitchell Trubisky. We were just laughing at the fact that we were just couldn't figure out how did he take the job from Nick Foles. That to me, that still says how bad Nick Foles is and how much better Trubisky got. Super check stealer. Check stealer legend.
I'm like Kenny Man said he grabbing the They Nervous shirt. Okay, let him know. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull that up for people to see before we dip up out of here. But Trubisky did have a good game. You can super go deep into that because I didn't watch the whole thing. I saw moments. I saw the throw you're talking about, but you probably can speak on it more than I can.
No, I'm just saying that throw was possibly the best throw he's thrown in his career. And I just saw that throw, my jaw dropped. Like he put it right on the money. Like where if Anthony Miller did not catch that was not going to be an interception. That was going to be an incomplete pass. Like he put it where he had to catch it at a clutch moment in the game too.
Yeah, so bro, he balling now. I guess. I mean, again, I'm gonna have to see it multiple games. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to see it multiple games. But at the end of the day, man, if he puts it together, I'm not afraid to call it like I see it. If he's playing better, he's playing better.
You got the cloth mask as well.
Oh yeah. I ain't playing, bro. We got the what is this? What's this? The fleece blanket. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We got everything. We got the stickers.
Oh, if I wasn't losing so much money in the stock market right now, I probably would try to cop one real quick.
Fanny pack, you dig? We got the hoodies, the shirts we got the baby onesies. You know what I'm saying? It don't stop nowhere, bro. The hustle don't stop, bro.
All right.
The hustle don't stop now. We got the baby onesies. Even your baby can be fresh. In the burgundy and gold attire, bro. We got the They Nervous. Again, everything always comes in different colors, too. Appreciate that. Thank you, Kenny Man, for bringing it up. I'm wearing that every time it's game day. Appreciate that, man. Joseph said Nathan Peterman over Trubisky. Now you tripping. Nathan Peterman might be the worst quarterback I've ever seen. I don't know how he keeps getting the job, bro.
I won't choose Nathan Peterman over Air. So like, no.
Yeah, bro. I'll go out there before I let Nathan Peterman go out there. I'm sorry, bro. I'll do it before he does it, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Nathan Peterman can't be me. He can't be my quarterback. Can't be my quarterback. I would be done with the team for a season.
I still don't get how did Sean McDermott, decided like he was going to start Nathan Peterman over Tyrod Taylor when they were in the Bills.
Wow. Race, and then it was mid-season. Like it wasn't even like he beat him. It wasn't even like he beat him in training camp. It was literally Tyrod Taylor, and they're winning. I think they were positive that they had more wins than losses.
They were in playoff contention.
And Nathan Peterman, let's do it. We got this. Yeah, Nathan Peterman threw 4 picks in 1/2. I think twice, more than once. I think he did it twice.
Definitely more than once.
Bro, come on now. I don't understand. Bro. He's walking on the court with the day nervous hoodie. Appreciate that, Rich. And Tyrod was on demon time that year too. Yeah, I don't get it, bro. Bro. Nathan Peterman makes no sense, bro. Heath Schuler is still the worst quarterback. Now, Heath Schuler was really bad. I wasn't alive then, really. Or if I was too young. But I had to go look back. I don't remember when Heath Schuler played for us, but I went to go look back, and it was terrible. But I don't think it was Nathan Peterman, bro. Nathan Peterman set records.
I mean, yeah, Nathan Peterman is definitely the worst quarterback I ever seen. Like, no question.
Yeah, me personally, worst I've ever seen, bro. As much flack as other guys get, nobody's Nathan Peterman. We can laugh about Brady Quinn. We can laugh about all those guys. But at the end of the day, Josh Gordon got 1,600 yards somehow.
Look, I feel like you could put a running back at quarterback, and they still won't throw 4 interceptions in 1/2.
Bro, for my burgundy and gold fans, I think Logan Thomas might be a better quarterback than Nathan Peterman.
Brad
he
Smith,
played quarterback.
Hines Ward, Smith. Antoine Randall, all of them. Like all of them former college quarterbacks will be better quarterbacks than Nathan Peterman.
Said Nate Peterman or Rex Grossman on the Skins. Nate Peterman, bro. Rex Grossman was bad. But Nate Peterman, Johnny Manziel was bad. Nate Peterman, I'm sorry. Nate Peterman is different, bro. Nate Peterman is literally a different. If y'all don't know,
Rex Grossman wasn't that bad. I mean,
he was just a game manager, but less. He was a worse Alex Smith, but he wasn't just terrible.
He was a reckless game manager, but he's like second string. He's like second string caliber. Nathan Peterman is not even third string caliber. He's like
he shouldn't be in the NFL, bro. Yeah, bro. Like. Matt Schaub is a pick-6 machine. Yeah,
no,
Matt Schaub had his good
years.
moments for the Texans, though. He had his good moments.
It's just when he's lost confidence.
He said, "Hey, honestly, Denard Robinson might be able to take Nate Peterman's job." And that's saying something. Denard Robinson with the what's crazy? Ball
I feel like Denard Robinson would be a quarterback in today's NFL just because of just because of the Wildcat and everything.
It could work. I mean, hey. Buddy in New Orleans, give Denard Robinson another chance. Taysom Hill, give Denard Robinson another chance.
Much faster. Like
I would literally take Denard Robinson over Taysom Hill right now. Exactly, that's crazy. Benny Testaverde.
He used to throw picks. But he was like wide, man. He played till like he was 40, so he is not that bad. He was probably not like star player good or average quarterback, but he was like replacement level.
I'm literally telling you, Nathan Peterman is the worst, bro. We can go down the list all we want, but it's not the same.
The thing about Jimmy Clausen, when I watched Jimmy Clausen Notre Dame, I thought this guy was gonna be a legit quarterback. I was really so on Jimmy Clausen. He hurt my soul when he became trash in the NFL. He hurt my soul because I was riding Jimmy Clausen to the moon. I was telling like people like, "Yo, Jimmy Clausen, if he gets drafted in the second round, he's the real deal."
Hey, I'm about to go eat after that sentence. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. They heard it. I didn't like that though. I didn't like that.
Wait, wait, what did I say?
You said something crazy. I ain't gonna speak on it, but yeah,
Jimmy Clausen is the real deal. Like what?
No. You said something after.
Yo, tell me what I said.
Somebody caught it.
Wait. Yo, what are you gonna tell me in the comments? What did I say?
What did that man say, bro? Jamarcus Russell is pretty bad too. Y'all didn't hear Seyi what he just said.
Wait, what?
Braxton Miller.
What did I say?
Braxton Miller could take his job. Did anybody in the comment section heard what?
Yo, you gotta repeat it. What did I say?
Anybody heard what he said? That moon comment. Yeah. Smokes heard it. Yeah, to the moon. Okay, I'm not the only one.
No, I did not say to the moon.
No, you said you were. He said I would. Bro, somebody, I'm glad Smokes heard it, bro. You said you would ride him to the moon or something.
Whoa.
That's what you
Hey
said.
now. Hey. I did not say that.
Hey man, I'm just a messenger, bro. I ain't even. I was about to end the stream right there and go eat after you said that.
Whoa.
He said my man's was flagrant with it.
Y'all know I ain't mean that. Y'all know I ain't mean that.
My boy Seyi off something, bro. That's why we should have been in the stream at 10. If we would have ended it at 10, you would have never said it.
What time? Oh, is that 10? Oh, yeah. We got in the stream.
We got in the stream. We got in the stream.
Oh no. I apologize.
But of course, congratulations to all of us in the chat. Our team, all of our teams won, including Seyi's, the Patriots. Shouts out my boy Cam Newton. I don't like the Patriots, but shouts out to Cam Newton for doing this thing, of course. Of course, every Friday, 8 to 10 p.m. Make sure y'all pull up next week. Anything you want to say before you get up out of here, Seyi? Besides riding people to the moon?
I feel like I shouldn't say anymore. I feel like
all right, y'all. Make sure y'all definitely go check out Seyi's other shows and stuff. Definitely go peep. I'm about to go peep also while I'm chilling. Now, that's exactly what you said. I was riding Jimmy to the moon.
I did not say that,
bro. It's recorded, Seyi. I ain't gonna cap you down. It's recorded. It's right there for you.
Say that, nope.
It's right there for you, my boy. I'm not gonna. It's right there for you, big dog. It's right there. We just gotta rewind the tape.
No.
But all right, man, we'll catch y'all next Friday. Of course, every Friday, 8 to 10 p.m. If everybody burgundy and gold, definitely pull up. Every time we have a game, I'm live streaming during the game. We'll take an hour break after the game. We'll come back for at least an hour after the game. It's gonna be an hour break and then an hour post-game live stream where y'all call in. So definitely pull up. Every time the burgundy and gold have a game, whether it's at 1 p.m. or 4 p.m., I start live streaming 30 minutes before. I live stream during the entire game, and then I take an hour break, and then we come back for at least an hour post-game live stream where y'all can call in and I review the game and all that type of stuff. I low-key got Pats beating Seahawks. Great stream, y'all, man. Appreciate that, Joseph.
Smart man, Joseph.
Smart man. He said, I'm a timestamp it. When the replay drops, Seahawks got that one. Everybody pick
Falcons, by the way, the Falcons are trash. I had to say that. We ain't the Falcons.
Oh, yeah, bro. The Falcons, sorry, bro. The Falcons, sorry. All right, y'all. We'll catch y'all again next Friday on the broadcast show where we talk about everything. We talk about relationship stuff like 30, 40 minutes. But all right, man, I appreciate y'all pulling up. I love the engagement in the chat. It wouldn't be the same without y'all, man. I really appreciate y'all. And we'll catch y'all next Friday, 8 p.m.